A pig with a purpose, a warrior's fight. Hooves in the dirt, dreams in the air. The world said no, but he didn't care. Snouts to the wind, ears to the sky. The legend grew loud, the oink wouldn't die. Oink, oink, destiny roars, breaking through fences, smashing through doors. Perfectly absurd, yet mighty, yet true. Bow to the pig, he's coming for you. Through the storm, through the muck, through the night. Tailcoat tight, heart full of light. They laughed, they mocked, said he couldn't be. But the oink echoed louder, just wait and see. A hero in mud, a king of the sky. A laugh in the dark, a twinkle in his eye. Absurd and majestic, ridiculous and proud. The oink is his anthem, it's sung out loud. Oink, oink, destiny roars, breaking through fences, smashing through doors. Perfectly absurd, yet mighty, yet true. Bow to the pig, he's coming for you.
Hello legends and welcome back with Captain Pig. Tonight we're taking a look at Nautic XP again live, but guess what, I absolutely love it. And you know what, the whole reason why I'm going live is because there's some absolutely big news. There's some massive news to go over, so strap in, find some life jackets, grab a coffee and sit back, relax and enjoy the stream and have a chat. Say hello, let me know where you're from, or let's just talk ships. Anyway, I'm going to get back into the big news. It's official. Nautic XP has partnered with Aerosoft. Yes, that's right. You heard correctly. Aerosoft, one of the biggest names in the simulation world. Flight sims, train sims, bus sims, hardware, the lot. And now they're teaming up with Nautic XP. That means bigger reach, more development support, more resources, more polish, and a whole new level of visibility for the sim that we've all fallen in love with. This is huge win for the devs at Nautic XP, a huge win for ship simulator fans, and honestly a huge win for the entire maritime sim community. So tonight we're celebrating, we're sailing, we're talking about what this means for the game moving forward. This is a massive moment and I'm stoked we all get to experience it together. So welcome aboard and let's start this live stream. Kiwi Sim Farmer, how you going, mate? Hopefully you are well. Good to see you. I was so happy to be able to catch your stream, which was really cool. I enjoy your streams, mate. I really do. So hopefully everyone's having a great weekend so far, or Friday night. It's a different time wherever you are from. But yeah, some absolutely massive news with Aerosoft partnering with Nautic XP. It makes it so exciting. I'm really actually excited for that partnership because it's going to bring a whole new realm into ship simulation, which is really cool. So hopefully you are well over there, Kiwi Sim Farmer. I caught as much of your live as possible, but I had to run and take a nap. Normally when you go live, I'm almost asleep, so I try and hang out for as long as possible, but at some stage I literally just drop. But really good to see you here, mate. Thank you so much for dropping in. Really appreciate it. Even though this is a long way away from the farming sim world that you're used to. So yeah, getting back to the Aerosoft partnership and Nautic XP here, some of the reasons why I think it's really great is Aerosoft is one of the biggest simulation publishers on the planet, known for their professional, polished sim experiences. They bring experience in flight simulation, train simulator, bus, airport, railway sims, hardware and peripherals. They know really how to take a sim from a good to mainstream successful. So I don't know, I'm really excited about the news. And the only thing that we're waiting for now that that has dropped, is a release time or a release date. A release date will be exciting. So anyway, as we're cruising out, I'm just taking the tugboat and I'm moving the tugboat up to Satsnit City. So we just left Satsnit and we're going up to Satsnit City. So if anyone is new here, this is an actual real life chart of the real world. It's a part in Germany called Rügen. So every marker, every sea lane, everything that you find on this chart is actually modeled from a real world chart, which is really, really cool. And then if we jump into the wheelhouse, let me just get my seat. There we go. I was mucking around with the camera angles earlier. So this is the wheelhouse. Now we've got our Z drives both sides here. I'm sitting on autopilot at the moment. We've got our light panel, we've got our docking panel. Here's our light panel. The herd. How you going, mate? Good to see you. Still on the road, wanted to share some love. I really appreciate you dropping in, mate. Hopefully you are well. Stay safe out on the road there. So if anyone's new, I'll actually bring up some of the stuff here. So we got our basic chart up here, but down here we've got our battery, our AC generators, our engine, our gear switch, radar, GPS, sonar, radio, autopilot, position lights, interior lights, external lights, spotlights, hatches, bilge pumps, fenders. Oh, we can bring them in. Like we went over that. Port anchor, starboard anchor. So these are basically your quick access areas. And then we go up here to the top. We've got our lat and longitude, our COG, our heading, our rotation per minute, our SOG and our STW. What else can I show you? This is our sonar, so we can make our range up to 400 meters and give ourselves different warn depths. And then we've got a lot of useful information here, especially if you're in the shallows or trying to navigate certain restricted areas. We've got depth below keel, depth below bow, 100 meters ahead, draft, water, depth bow. And then we've got our lat and long again here, our heading and our SOG. Here is our autopilot system, so the mode I'm in currently is waypoint to waypoint. I can switch that out to heading mode and then over to manual and then basically turn it back on to waypoint mode. Our course is 70 degrees or 070 degrees. Our waypoint is 5 out of 10 and distance to waypoint is 380 meters approximately. ETA to destination, distance to destination, XTE and turn radius. So that's all your basic information there. We've also got our throttles, our speed, our starboard rudder, our port rudder, our fuel, hull, flooding. So our hull here shows how much damage or anything that we've done. We've got our flooding down here. We've got our engine percentages and our draft. So that's just the heads up display. So what else we can go through is over here. We've got our docking panel. Here's our GPS system. Then we've got our light panel. And then if I zoom in some more, we've got our pitch angle. So here's our bow and our arc pitch. And then we've got our port, starboard, max 1 degree. So this is our roll angle indicator. And then if we go into checklist here, down here, we will see that here's all our key mapping. So this is how far it goes in depth. Like there is a lot of different controls and everything like that to do everything. Like there's so much. So there is an actual printable keyboard layout on Nautic XP website, which should be in the video or the live stream description. I'm pretty sure I put it in there, and you can download a little photo of a keyboard that you can print out, which has got all these keys and everything on it, which makes it super handy just to pick up a piece of paper and check what keys do what. And then we've got our port Z drive here. If I zoom back in, got our basic switches here, so our position lights, our exterior interior lights, our DC bus, our AC bus. And then we've got our RPMs for our port and starboard engines. Here's our Z drive indicators. We've got our rotation 10x degrees per minute. And then we've got our fuel flow liters a minute, and we've got our knots. Here we've got some basic information like our heading, our COG, our rotation, our SOG and knots. Here's our radar, so we can pick up other ships and different types of things that are sticking out of the water. And then here's our sonar, so we can see what's below us or slightly in front of us. And then if we go here, we've got our port and starboard anchor. And so you can see all the lengths, the max force, the force, and the status of the anchors. And then we go further down, we've got a coffee cup, which is important. Even though there's one in the game, I've got one sitting right in front of me as well. I need my coffee. Oh, that's better. Okay, I just had a sip of coffee. Now I've seen the coffee mug, I had to have a sip. So here we got our tug line. And we got basic information for our tug line right here. So we got our length, our max force, our force, and our status. So at the moment our status is free because we're not really connected to anything. We're just cruising up to the next city. And then here we've got our horn controls. So we can just switch it on something here. And then we can go our intervals, what we want the intervals to be, whether it's 60, 90, 120 seconds. And then we can start it. And there we go. There's our horns. We'll stop that. Because I don't want it to keep going off. And then here we've got our basic vessel information. So here's our fuel, so when we're at a fuel depot. Here's our mass, so got a lot of information about the mass, like cargo, fuel, fluids, crew, provisions, total current DWT, our load percentages. It's got our trim, our draft, damage control, hatches, doors, all that type of stuff, flooding level, flooding rate, flooding location, hull integrity, 100%. That probably won't last long knowing me. And then we've got routes. So we can actually put in different routes and load them actually into the sim so we can follow them. And you can actually create routes on real world charts and import them into here. So really cool. And then we've got our weather and report and weather forecast. I think that's nearly it. Oh, and I did forget our doors and hatches and our bilge pumps. And the coffee machine, which is probably one of the most important parts on board a vessel. Got to make sure we've got that coffee machine. And then if we jump to the outside, I'm just on the front camera now. Outside, there we go. And as you can see, the tug model, absolutely beautiful. And the sun is coming up. I'm hoping to go to Satsnit City up here, and we'll try and pick up either a cargo mission or a tug mission, or we might do a bit of both. We might actually do a tug mission, pull a boat out, or a ship out I should say, and then we'll come back in and do a cargo mission to somewhere. That might be a plan. So that's something I'm thinking about doing while the weather's good. So yeah, I better change the flag too. If someone's from somewhere and they want me to change the flag to their nation, let me know in the comments section. I'll definitely change the flag to your nation. But in the meantime, I'm going to set it to the good old Australian flag. soon as I can find it. Where'd our Australian flag go? Did I miss it? Okay, I don't see our Australian flag anymore. It's gone. What? France, Belgium, Austria. Yeah, okay. Our flag's gone. Sniff, sniff. I have to tell Nautic about that. Oh well, we'll just go, we'll go a France flag. I'm in France currently. It's good enough. Oh, it's here. Okay, don't worry. Silly me. There we go. There's the Australian flag. Silly me. Don't worry, I was in the wrong section completely. So, sun's coming up. So as we can see over here, we've got a wind farm out in the distance. A rock sticking out of the water there, and we do have a cruise ship out here. We might actually be able to call him up. Yes, we can. And what we can do is send him friendly greetings.
On my bearing. 016, this is Harbor Tug, Breakwater. We send friendly greetings.
Breakwater, this is Cruise Ship, Voyager's Dream, acknowledged. Safe travels to you.
Well, that was nice of him. So as we get closer to Satsnit City here, I'll just check what radio channel we need to be on. Channel 14, so we'll change our radio channel to 14. There we go. Channel 14. And we're good. We're good to keep cruising. What's that over here? Another rock? Yep, so as you can see, there is a rock. I'll zoom in a bit further because on a screen it's probably hard for you to see. So you can see a rock sticking out of the water right here. Now if we go to our chart, we can see it's this one right here. Just where my mouse cursor's going around. But we are in an anchorage area. You definitely want to be careful of that rock. You wouldn't want to anchor up too close to that. Oh, it's a nice little journey into Satsnit City so far. I'm really excited about the announcement that Nautic and Aerosoft announced that they are partnering on this simulator, so that's really cool. We're definitely going to see a lot of interesting things in the near future. Like, this was the announcement that everyone's been waiting about 5-6 weeks for, and they've finally announced it yesterday. And it was a huge announcement. Absolutely massive. I've had so many messages and people asking, who's the publisher? When's it going to launch? Well, we've got half the information now. We know who the publisher is now, and we know that they're simulation serious. You know, it's not just some random publisher. It's a tried, true, and dedicated publisher to simulation. So, really cool. I swear I just seen a fin right here. Maybe we do have something beside us. Take a little look under the water. No, there's no whales or anything. I thought there was a whale or something beside us. So hopefully everyone's had a great weekend so far, or a great start to their weekend, I should say. My weekend so far is looking kind of relaxed, and that's a good thing because still feeling under the weather a little bit. I still haven't been able to shake this virus, but hopefully I can soon because I want to get back to making some videos more proficiently. I've only made a few here and there and I feel lazy, but when you can't sit there and do it, makes it difficult. So as you can see, this tugboat can really kick it, and that's because of these Z drives. Like, you can really kick it and get really maneuverable. I'm going to see if I can't pull up Satsnit City. Yes, we can. So we're going to call them up, and we're going to, what do we want to do? We might do a tug task first. So we'll request that.
Satsnit City, Harbor Tug, Breakwater. Do you have a tugboat task for us?
Breakwater, Satsnit City, Aurora Borealis, needs support on leaving the harbour. Proceed to the ship's location.
Aurora Borealis. Okay, what a cool ship name. It's one thing I've always wanted to see. Never seen a good aurora. I'd love to actually see one. Makes me think of a game, what was it? Fishing North Atlantic. That had some wicked auroras in it. You'd be out there at sea doing the fishing in that simulator or fishing game, and you'd get some awesome auroras during the night time. Really beautiful stuff. One thing I haven't looked for in this sim yet is to see whether they got auroras. Be interesting. Okay, so we do have to watch out for a few little rocks as we come in. And we got to pull out this ship. SnowRunner has some good ones too. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, you know, I've been looking at SnowRunner. And what's the other one called? Roadcraft? I've been looking at them. I was almost tempted to pull the trigger on SnowRunner. I'd love to see a real display myself. Yeah, you know, like, I'm so close. Like, I'm currently in France at the moment, so all I need to do is literally catch a 2-hour flight north, and I could see them. Like, I am so close to it. I'm literally like a $69 Ryanair seat away from being able to go and see them. I'd love to go and see them. It's been a dream of mine. So hopefully you have been good. Bafo Gamer? Bafo? I'm probably butchering it. Knowing me, I'm butchering it. Or FAFO Gamer. Hopefully you're doing well, mate. Hopefully you're having a great start to your weekend. Do it. I wish I could. I wish I could. Be funny, the missus would wake up and she'd be like, "Ah, where's the pig?" He gone to see the aurora. That cruise ship looks beautiful. Look at that, guys. Hold on, look at that with the sun rising. Oh, that's beautiful. That's really beautiful. I love that. That looks so good. So good. So I just seen too, on my YouTube studio, because I haven't been keeping track of it since I've been pretty sick. We're almost at 600 subscribers. I think we're like 8 or 9 away now. I think the last I checked was 591. That's massive. That's absolutely massive. So for all the subscribers in here, I appreciate you all. Like, that's absolutely massive, and I appreciate all the support that you guys have given me. It's been huge. It's been a huge uplift. Yeah, I honestly thought I wouldn't even be at 100 by Christmas, and here I am sitting at almost 600, which is, yeah, I never thought I'd hit this point. FAFO is correct, but FAFO works well too. Yeah, like, I sort of like, think of like fly in, fly out minor, like FIFO. Like, so that's probably why I put it together. Okay, we do have to watch out for this cruise ship coming along and this motorboat. Anyone from Australia or Queensland specifically would understand this ad, but motorboat, what motorboat? There's like a car, we have like a car rescue, or, you know, like when you got a flat battery or flat tire or something, There's like this service that you can get. They're called RSEQ. And they used to have this ad, and this lady threw the washing over her face and was like, charter boat? What charter boat? And that's because her husband come back home and he was like, I hit this charter boat. And she's like, oh, what? You didn't see it? It's friggin' hilarious. It's old. It's probably from like early 2000s. Just shows how old we are now. We're getting old. It's an awesome feat to accomplish. Yeah, 600. That's like, it's massive. I never thought I'd be there. You know, and it's all thanks to everyone. It's all thanks to everyone else. Everyone's just been absolutely amazing. Like the farm sim community, the ship sim community, all the communities have been absolutely amazing. Yeah, I just can't thank everyone enough. It's not my accomplishment, it's everyone's accomplishment, really. Like, I'm just here being the entertainer, well, hopefully entertaining. It's through everyone else that I've managed to get here, and I just wake up every day just really appreciative. So we're pulling back now on the throttles. Gonna slow up a little bit here. Try and get in a better camera angle so I can see my throttles and what we're doing, because we need to hook up to this fella right here. And with all this traffic, I don't know how we're going to pull him out. Definitely going to be interesting. Yeah, it is. You know what? Like, I had some people turn around and say, "Oh, you know, doing YouTube's easy and da 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 da," and I'm like, "Yeah, if that's what you think, like, even for like a farm simming video, you know, like it might sit down like you're playing a game, but you're there and you know, you got to do so much. Like for me, it's about 5 hours of gameplay for an hour-long video. So, and then you got to sit down, edit it, and then you got to make thumbnails, and then you got to do all the descriptions, and like, and I'm like, yeah, it's not really that easy. But in regards to like viewership and subscribers and stuff like that, that's everyone. That's everyone. You know, like, I guess us here, sitting here and trying to be the entertainer, we're just the entertainer. You know, the growth comes from the viewer. And people giving you their time, and that's really amazing. Really amazing. Like when I first got up to like 100 hours of watch time across all my videos and everything, I was working it out in my head, like 100 hours. Do you know how many days that is? And I kept telling my partner, like, this is absolutely amazing and crazy at the same time. You know, like, yeah, it's just all unbelievable to me. So what we've got to do is we've got to cruise up, and we've got to dock up to the front of him. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to pull him out. Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting because we've got to pull him off this wall first. We might pull him like this way first and then wrap around and pull him out. I think that's the plan. I think that's a good play. I think so. Don't quote me on it, but that's what we're going to try and do. So I'm going to bring up all my information just so I can see the degrees of my pods. Just so I can see what I'm doing. I can hear a jet flying over. Should be up here somewhere. He's up there somewhere. I don't know where he is, but he's up there. I heard him. So everything now is just slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. So as you can see how maneuverable these tugs are when you got the pods. They're so maneuverable. Yeah, if I was doing this all realistic, I'd be in the wheelhouse, which I could. Doesn't really worry me too much. Okay, off with the throttles. And we'll just see where that brings us. Let's jump in the wheelhouse. Let's do it realistic. So we cruise back. Go in reverse a little bit. Oh no, we can throw our lines from there. Very good. Okay. We're connected. Up on the throttles. Let's go 10% till we take out the slack. So we can see that our tug line here, we've got slack. It's set to 39 meters in length. What are the side thrusters called? This hasn't got side thrusters. It's just got these Z drives here. Or ASI pods. So you can basically turn on a dime with these. Okay. Let's just jump out. It's better viewing for everyone out here. There we go. That's beautiful. No more traffic. No. Hopefully that cruise ship doesn't come in here, but that looks beautiful over there with the cruise ship and the sailing boat. Love it. Let's go 8 now. We've taken out the slack, so get some power going. Oh, I forgot to change my lights too, because we're doing tug operations. Quick, jump in there. Need to be half realistic. Where are you? Tug operation. There we go. Now if I do jump on the outside, we can see it actually changes. Oh, not that one. That one. Okay, you can see that it changes our lights. So if I take it off, you can see the lights disappear. So all these are, you know, different lights for different things. Put on our tug operation lights. Okay, now I'm going to swing around here. And hopefully we're far enough away from that wharf now that we could sort of come up. Oh, we got a sailing boat. Okay. This is going to make it fun. Let's jump in the wheelhouse. Let's call him up on the radio. A million things are going to happen all at once here. Sailboat 3. Request course correction 3.
Sailboat on my bearing. 049. This is Harbor Tug, Breakwater. We issue a course correction request.
Breakwater. This is Sailboat, Sunrise Sailor. We will reduce speed and give way.
Okay, now we're just going to start pulling him around now. Hopefully he clears this finger right here. If he just jumped on his engines, he would. I don't think he is going to. Oh. We're as close as we can get there. Let's just go neutral. Oh. Yeah, okay. Interesting. What do we do? Yeah, I know you say collision, but there's no collision going on yet. What we might do is we might actually go to the back, I think. To the stern, maybe? I don't know. Not much room there. I stuffed up. Oh, let's bring in some of this slack. Okay, we're disconnected now. Gonna run around the back and pull the stern out a little bit. There we go, we're connected. That's how you do it. Now we're probably not going to be able to get past. Okay, we'll stop there. We just disconnected. Oh yeah, we can get past. We're right. Yeah, so we're pretty much taking up the whole shipping line now. Oh my god, fat thumb, yeah. Happens to the best of us. My mobile phone's the worst. The auto correction on it. Oh. Like auto corrects everything I'm saying. Is this only PC? Yes, at the moment, PC only. There is a demo that you can try for free over on Steam. Because this is not released yet, so... But there is a demo that everyone can try, so... Gives people a lot of fun. Muck around with it. Oh, I wonder if we can fit through here. It says collision, but we're a tugboat. We can roll up beside vessels. It's fine. Oh, we fit perfect. Okay. Back to dragging this thing out. Now in the real world, I would have radioed the captain and been like, yeah, put a couple revolutions on your prop just to slide forward slightly. We would have been right. Would have been 100% right. Should be right now though. As long as nothing comes in to annoy us, we're all good. There's a send button in the lower right. Does some silly things. I'm on PS5, so no Steam for me, lol. You never know the future that they might bring it, especially after the announcement they made, but I know, time will tell. But at the moment, PC. Like, it does take a bit of grunt to run it in its current state, like hardware wise. Come on, get moving, Tugboat. Oh, now we're straight back to the same position we were. Oh, it's super annoying. Stuff him, he's going to pull against the side. I don't care. Oh, we might have cleared it. Very good. We're out of here now. We're out of here. Okay, we're all good now. Then I'll have to catch more of your streams. Yeah, and I don't know how much of this I'll be able to stream in the future now the new announcement with the new publishers, because I'm a pretty small fish in a big pond. I've only got like 600 subscribers, so like in regards to me being able to have access to it still in the development stage, I'm not too sure about how the future looks for people like me personally as a streamer, but I can 100% guarantee that there will be other bigger fish out there, some other bigger streamers that will that have a bit more sway with the publisher that will definitely be giving this a go, because this is, I absolutely enjoy it. Like, I've got nearly, what, about 90 hours in this. And I play it, I stream it, I just genuinely enjoy it. Like, this is not something that I'm playing because I've been asked to play it and I got a key for it and, you know, and to try and show it off to make sales. I actually play it and show it to everyone because I genuinely enjoy it. It's a genuine passion of mine, so... I absolutely love this sim, and hopefully I'll have access right through the future so I can keep streaming it and keep enjoying it with you guys. Showing you what to look forward to, and especially those of you that really absolutely love ship simulation. Now hopefully it doesn't make us get it like 100% in there. Because if it does, we're in a little bit of strife. Hopefully you can keep the ability. Yeah, I'm hoping to. I'm really hoping as well. But only time will tell. Okay, Control T, let's... Oh, there we go.
Satsnit City, you successfully finished your task. Aurora Borealis will now proceed without your support. Clear the area now.
Thank you very much. We're done. Oh, look at that big cruise ship. Let's cruise out and have a look at the cruise ship. We've got to have a look at the cruise ship. Yeah, so I hope I can keep the ability to be honest, because I don't know, I'm just passionate about it. It's got nothing to do with views for me or anything like that. It's about being able to enjoy the ship simulation and enjoy chatting with people and being a part of a community where other people enjoy simulation as well. So, you know, for me it's a passion thing. So I really hope that I don't lose access, but I don't think I will. But we never know. You know, a big publisher like Aerosoft, they don't know me. Like I said, I'm a small fish in a pond, so me turning around and asking them, oh, can I be a part of the, you know, the group of people that still get access to it? They're like, who are you? So, but it is what it is, you know, like whether I have access to it or not, I'll still always have access to it in this state. So I'll always have something to stream anyway, I think. I don't think I'll ruffle too many feathers in that regard. These are going to collide. They're going to run into each other. Jump in the wheelhouse. Have a look out here. Oh no, they're right. Oh, maybe we shouldn't get in between two giants. That's probably not a good idea. Get squished in between two giants. We'll go the other side. That sunrise is absolutely beautiful. We might actually do a cargo mission. I think that's what we might do in the tugboat, unless anyone wants to see something else. Like a rescue mission or a car ferry mission or something. Let me know in the comment section, but if you're all happy, we'll just run out and do a cargo mission. The weather's nice. And for anyone new that's just jumped in, if you got any questions or anything like that about the simulator, don't hesitate, just throw it in the comments section below or have a chat, say hello, let us know where you're from. I love seeing where everyone's from. Met so many different people from so many different locations right across the world. New Zealand, my home country Australia, America, Canada. I've actually met some people from Poland, Germany, France where I currently am now, Spain, Tanzania, South Africa. I've met a couple people from the UAE. The most interesting one was Cambodia. That was interesting. I didn't realise I'd get someone watching me from there, so really cool. I had someone from Japan jump in and say hello once, which was cool. Like people from all across the globe. You know what I should do? I should get like a world map, and all the different people that I meet, where they're from, I should just slowly fill it in with like little red pins or something. That would be cool. That'd be super cool. So as soon as I'm past this little motorboat, so we can make sure we're not going to run into each other, I'll do a radio call and we'll call up and ask for a cargo mission. Checking in from Texas. How you going, mate? Hopefully you are well. How's Texas treating you at the moment? I'm definitely going to get a world map. I'm going to get a world map. I'm going to remind myself with my MS brain, my multiple sclerosis brain, which I forget half the things I want to do, but I will remember. I want to get a world map now, and I want to get the little red pins and definitely pin in where all the subscribers and where different people are from. That'd be wicked. That would be so cool. Then I'd have a little pin for each and every one of you. Like I could put a pin on Texas tonight. I could put a pin on Iowa. We had Kiwi Sim Farmer, so that's New Zealand. I could put a pin. That'd be awesome. That would be awesome. I'm going to do that. So we're just going to do... which one? We'll go out to a... Yeah, we'll go out to a wind farm.
Satsnit City, this is Harbor Tug, Breakwater. Do you have some cargo to transport?
Just dealing with some health
Breakwater,
issues.
Satsnit City.
That's no
We
good,
have
mate.
small container to be
Hopefully
delivered.
you can
Proceed to our material
like,
storage to pick up the
not get
item.
over them, but hopefully you get better soon, mate. I definitely hear you about health issues. Like, health issues are not good, mate. Like, I wouldn't say a sufferer, because I don't like that word, but I suffer from multiple sclerosis, and that constantly gives me health issues with like viruses, and like, as soon as I look at something, I get a virus. I get sick because I'm immunocompromised. And then all the other effects that come with multiple sclerosis, like low memory, then, you know, leg issues and coordination issues and stuff like that. So I totally get health issues, mate, and I hope you recover soon. So we're just spinning around now, going to pick up this cargo. You were born and raised in Iowa. Very cool. You know, it's one place I'm going to get to one of these days, is the US of A. I really want to get to the USA, go see what it's all about. I want to go to Disneyland. I don't know, I've always seen it in movies and other people going there all the time and stuff, and I don't know, just from a kid you sort of, it's like a childhood dream.
We are closing. Make sure that we are safely docked before the crane will load the material.
So we're in 3% throttle, both engines in reverse. With this tugboat, it's really easy. This thing's like Mario Kart on the ocean. Very easy to maneuver. But it is slow. It's definitely slow. It's not the fastest ship in the ocean, but it's the funnest. Okay, we can't throw a line yet. Can we throw this one? Yes, we can. Is it going to let me throw that one? Yep. There we go. Alright. We're docked up. There's no recovering from this. My spinal cord was damaged and just hanging in as much as I can. Damn, mate. That's rough. You know, like, anything to do with the spine and stuff like that. It's definitely not good, mate, and I don't know, all I can hope for you is that, you know, as much positivity and, you know, good things come your way, mate. That's all I can sort of say, sort of thing. I don't like hearing that people are sick, because I don't want to say something wrong, or not that I don't want to say something wrong, it's just I don't know what to say. I think the cruise ship is sinking. Talking about sicknesses, he's really sick, I think. Sick of being in the ocean. So now we'll go out, we'll just check our chart here in a second. I'll just get rid of everything there. Oh, it's just out there. Well, we don't have to go far at all. But knowing this little tugboat, it will take us a little bit to get out here. That's okay. We've got nothing but time to chill, chat, and say hello. And if anyone's got any questions or anything, or want to say hello, let us know where you're from. Fertilizer plant. You know what? Ever since I seen that explosion in Beirut, you know, I've worked on farms and everything like that as well, and, you know, with fertilization and stuff like that. But when I seen that fertilizer go kaboom in Beirut, I was like, damn, I would hate to work in, you know, a fertilizer plant that produces the base fertilizer elements. It's kind of scary. That thing went off like a thermonuclear explosion. Bottom end of Skunk River. That's an interesting name for a river, Skunk River. Is it named that because there's a few skunks around there, or? I've actually never seen a skunk. I have on a cartoon, but that's about it. Danish Space Travelers 9892. Nice streaming. I am from Denmark. How you going, mate? Hopefully you are well. I'm just south of you in France. I'm not that far away from you. Gaming with Just Joe. How you going, mate? Hopefully you are well. How you been? Oh, we got some people coming in now. Last time I streamed it was dead quiet and I was almost by myself. This time, got plenty of people in. People from Denmark, America, New Zealand. Absolutely amazing. Thank you guys for dropping in. I really appreciate everyone who's dropped in. Yous are all amazing. Put a huge smile on my face. We're just taking the tugboat out, but this ship is not well. He's not doing good, this one. He's having a bit of a hard time. A really hard time. I think we need to put an isolated danger marker on him and just let him go down and create a new reef, I think. I am okay. Hopefully you are too. Yeah, I'm trying to get over this virus. It's been annoying me for a couple of weeks now. But slowly getting there, mate. Slow and steady. Anthony Miller, how you going, mate? I've got so many people dropping in. Hopefully you're well. We're just talking that now there's heaps of people coming in. I was just talking before that I need to get a world map and like just keep asking people, where are you all from? And like literally putting red little pins in each different location and seeing how much of the map I can fill up. That'd be amazing. Like, there's so many people from so many different places in the world. That's what I love about YouTube. It's just an open door to the world. Hey Pig, hope you are feeling better. Yeah, I'm 50-50, mate. I had the problem on my stream tonight, dead, and chat was dead. I've small number of subs, so yeah, I can't have a banger every time. No, you know, like I've sort of felt like I'm in a bit of a YouTube jail because I have been sick and I haven't been keeping up with my like short videos I normally put up and my you know, 30-minute to 1 hour long pre-recorded videos and then doing the odd stream. So I felt like the other night when I streamed and I was just by myself talking to myself, I was like, oh, I think I might be in YouTube jail. Because it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Enjoying the day after Thanksgiving here in the USA. It's a holiday for most here, so... Yeah, so I've never actually celebrated a Thanksgiving, but I've seen everyone saying Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I'm like, oh, it must be that time of year. Yeah, so hopefully everyone who celebrated, hopefully everyone had a great Thanksgiving. Free my streamer Pig, yeah, you know, it's like free the small guys, but I swear that, you know, if you stop uploading as much as what you did, YouTube will stop pushing you out as much as well. So 2 days of cooking. What have you been cooking? You know, I want to get a slow cooker, not a slow cooker, what do I call it, a smoker, so I can slow cook some like ribs and stuff. That's my next plan. Or a pizza oven. Cook me some nice pizza. Yeah, that ship's not doing too well at all. He having a real hard time. This tugboat, it'd have to be like my second favourite. My absolute favourite in the game here is the car ferry. We had ribs and barbecue chicken thighs, regular Thanksgiving sides. That's awesome. Turkey, ribs, pies, mac and cheese. Oh, don't talk to me about mac and cheese. I love that stuff. Barbecue beans, dirty rice, potato salad. Damn, that's a lot. I'm coming to visit you, Just Joe. I need to remember Thanksgiving next time, and I'm coming to visit you. You sound like you had an absolute blast. You know, I'd go over there, 70 kilos, and I'd come back to France 95. I'd be filling up on that food. We've got a whale sitting beside us. As we can see, its tail fin just come out of the water. I'll just like reverse back a little bit so we can see him. They had a blast with the food. I didn't cook it. No, that's one thing. It's one thing to eat the food. It's another thing to cook it. And the worst part is as the chef, a lot of times you don't enjoy your own food as much as you enjoy eating others, if you know what I'm saying. Like, so yeah, homemade mac and cheese is life. Yeah, since I've left Australia, I have not had a mac and cheese. So what's that? That's been 4 years now. So a long time I haven't had a good mac and cheese. You did devour the pecan pie. That sounds awesome, mate. And I hope you had a good day. I hope you had a good holiday. I hope everyone had a great holiday. And I hope everyone has a great weekend ahead. But yeah, seeing all the stuff that people do for Thanksgiving, it's definitely taken serious over there. Thanksgiving is like a real deal for a lot of you guys over there. Oh, the good old slaw, yeah. Pecan pie. Oh, you guys are making me hungry. Making me hungry, and I'm only an hour into my stream and you're already making me hungry. It's not fair. It's definitely not fair. Oh, I feel like a kid that's sitting in school getting teased, just about to start crying. Pumpkin pie is the best. I'll get rid of this cargo little thing. Look at that. That sunrise is beautiful. I love the sunrises in this sim. It's one of my favourite times. Sweet potato pie is the best. Well, here we go. Here comes the fight between the pumpkin and the sweet potato. Whoa, let's see who wins that one. I've had a pumpkin pie, and I've eaten a lot of sweet potato, but I've never had a sweet potato pie. That's a good way to avoid the fight, Just Joe. They taste similar. End of story. But sweet potato is a little bit more sweet. Yeah. And yeah, sweet potato is pretty good, especially for like something that is originally like a root. It's good. It's good stuff. I actually used to make sweet potato chips and stuff like that. Used to love it. Lemon lasagna. Don't talk to me about, lasagna. That's my weak point. That is 100% my weak point. If someone brings over lasagna and they've only brought a kilo, that's just for me. Every time someone makes lasagna, like my partner's mum, she makes like homemade lasagna and, just makes it so good. And like, I'll sit down, I'll eat a kilo just in one sitting, and I could probably eat more. Oh, lemon lasagna is a dessert. Oh, good, because I was thinking like lasagna. Want to make lasagna for Thanksgiving, but I overruled her this time. I don't know. Like, lasagna is my favorite meal on earth. I love lasagna, especially like a home cooked one. It's so good. So good. And I can see the numbers going up and down, so in the concurrent viewers. So if anyone new's here, hello, how is everyone? Hopefully you had a good Thanksgiving, or a great week wherever you're from. Hopefully you got a great weekend coming up. Let us know where you're from in the chat. We're just sitting here chilling and chatting while I'm going out to this wind farm. We'll probably do lasagna for Christmas. Well, I'm booking flights. I'm going to go get me some lasagna for Christmas. Nah, we'll probably have lasagna here. I'll try and talk the missus into telling her mum that the pig needs lasagna. Oh, talking all this food makes me hungry. And it's funny, like I'm sitting here driving a vessel now, and we're talking food while I'm streaming, and it's the same thing that we used to do in real life. You know, like we'd be sitting up in the bridge of the ship and be like, you know what would really love right now is a good old barbecue, you know, throwing some snags on there, and you know, like we'd just be talking food up in the wheelhouse, and then by the time we actually get down to the galley to eat, it's almost like we're made ourselves psychologically full because we're talked about so much food. By the time we get down the galley, all the galley food's just like, meh, I'm not too concerned about it. You're bribed with pies. Chinese for Christmas. Oh, you know, some good sweet and sour. You know, that's my second favourite food in the world. Sweet and sour pork or honey chicken with some fried rice. Love that stuff. Or some black bean. Beef black bean Chinese. That'd be good. The Blue Zach. Hello, how you going, mate? Hopefully you are well. Hopefully you got a good weekend coming up. The buffet is open on Christmas. Is that like an all-you-can-eat buffet? Because if it's Chinese all-you-can-eat, you'd be embarrassed if I went there. I'm not big. I'm only like 70 kilos, but I'll definitely eat my weight in gold in a Chinese restaurant that has a buffet going on. I love my food. There's so much food talk going on. I'm seriously hungry. Okay, we're pulling up to where we need to be. Got to think of our approach now.
We are closing. Make sure that we are safely docked before the crane will load the material.
Yeah, I'm just trying to work out where we're going to load, mate. I know we're closing. Get out our good binoculars. So we'll just come up on the end here, I think. Yeah, sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan to me. Now let's just jump up the back here. Do this from inside the wheelhouse. I love these Azzy pods. Just spin around. Neutral on the throttles. And we'll just reverse in now. Uh, 3% throttle reverse. We'll go down on the lower deck. Which one is which? That one. This camera is supposed to be my stern camera. Yeah, I know it says collision, but we're a tugboat. We're supposed to collide with things. Okay, tight there and tight there. We should be good. Here comes the crane, and we're good. Anthony Miller, this game looks amazing. Yeah, and I don't know whether you've been following along. They've actually released the name of the publisher. It's Aerosoft that's coming on board that's going to help push this to the next level, which is super exciting. There's a demo, but only get 20 minutes of playtime. It's a blast. Yeah, like, the 20 minutes is there to sort of not give too much, but you can always, like when your 20 minutes is up, close it, open it back up, and you get another 20 minutes. Like, but I get what you're saying. It's not long enough to really do any missions or anything like that, but 5 cargo missions done. I've done more than 5. It's just that I've done them on 2 separate ones. I've done it on the demo, and then I've done ones on here. So, is there anything that anyone would like to see, like a rescue mission or something, or a car ferry or something, or a pilot boat maybe? I don't know. Let us know in the comment section. I'll start cruising back while we all discuss what we should do next. But yes, Anthony Miller, Aerosoft will be the publisher. That was announced, which is cool because they are very heavy in the simulation world. So that was half of the information that everyone was waiting for. Everyone was waiting for 2 different things. One being the publisher and the other one being when is it going to be launched. Now, we didn't get a timetable of when this will be released, but we did get half the information being the publisher. And I'm glad it was a publisher that's in the simulation realm. I'm glad it's a publisher that knows about simulation, that knows what the market is for simulation, that understands what users expect with simulation. So, and Aerosoft sort of ticks all them boxes. You still got your lights set for tug operations? Yeah. Yes, I do. I better change that. Oh, wrong one. Now I'm forgetting all my keys. There we go. Okay. Tug operation off. There we go. And we can get rid of the flag. Hold on. What we should do. There we go. There's so many Americans in here. There you go. We can fly your flag. There we go. The good old US of A. Put a taste of freedom on the tugboat. But if anyone's from anywhere, let us know. I'll definitely put your flag up on the ship or the vessel that we're operating. Oh no, we don't have much wind at the moment, so it's not really flying around. But it's there. It's there. What we might do is we actually might do a rescue. Go save some people. There's a lot of things going on. There's hot air balloons happening. A few jets happening. There's one going that way, another one going this way. There's some birds happening up there. And a beautiful, beautiful sunrise at the back here. Let's take a screenshot, eh? Oh, with that plane. There we go. That's perfect. That's like Nautic and Aerosoft in the same screenshot. Bald eagles will swoop in soon and escort you in style. Yeah. Yeah. Show the pig what freedom really is. Ah. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go jump in a different vessel. We've been in the tug long enough. Yeah, as you see here, 78 hours just in this. That doesn't even include the demo and everything. So I'm right up to like 90 plus hours, if not into 100. Absolutely crazy how much I enjoy this. Okay, we've got our rescue vessel, location. I don't think it matters too much really. Decisions. Oh, where are we going to go from? I don't care. Let's go and let's put dynamic weather on because we want it to change a little bit. Let's go later on in the day. Let's go 10:14. And the weather will change every 15? Yeah, every 15 minutes. And start. There we go. So every 15 minutes the weather's gonna throw something new at us, so we will never know what's coming. Oh, looks like we've already got rain. It's definitely not a good start. So we're cold and dark. Oh, where's my... Okay, yep. I've been playing around with camera angles. So for each vessel, when you play around with the camera angles, they sort of stay where they were, which is good. Oh, we got a full-on storm. Okay, we got a full-on storm happening here. Okay, this might get real crazy. Okay, turn on our engines, turn on our radar, our GPS, our sonar. Now we can turn all that on and off in multiple different ways. But I just turn it all on from the side here. Get us going nice and quick. We don't need the spotlight. Let's close the hatches because it is raining. We don't want to take on water. Fenders can stay out for now because I'm likely to hit something. And that's about it, I think. Our radio, we'll check what radio channel we need to be on. Oh, not there. Here. Channel 13. There we go. And let's make a radio call and we'll tell them we're going to go out for an area patrol.
Satsnit. This is rescue vessel Magic. We are leaving for an area patrol.
Throw our lines.
Satsnit,
Turn on our
copy
bow
that.
thruster.
Good luck.
Good luck, we're probably going to need it. So we'll just go up a little bit, like 3% on our port engine. Just to get us moving forward a little bit. All those folks in here, let's not forget to slap that like button. Yes, please. If you could, that would be absolutely amazing. If you can't, that's fine as well. And if you just want to chill without liking or subscribing, that's okay. I'm just happy you dropped in. But yes, we have a full-on storm. I don't know whether that's super loud for everyone. I'm not sure, but I do have the sound capped. But if it's super loud, let me know in the comments section. I'll just jump on in the wheelhouse. We will get rid of that. I've just come on the outside just to show you how intense it all is at the moment. It's absolutely intense. It's not bad. Okay. Because in my surround sound headphones, it is cranking. Like, I swear the house behind me could fall into a big sinkhole and I wouldn't hear it. I'd probably feel it, but I wouldn't hear it. It sounds good? Okay, cool. As long as it wasn't blowing out your headphones and your speakers and everything, I'm happy. Okay, we got good old Captain Edward. How you going, Captain Edward? We didn't have you in the tugboat. I missed you, mate. I missed my Captain Edward. Are we far enough away? Yeah, we should be far enough away. The volume on your side's good. Okay, because the volume on my side was like... on my side was like cranking. It feels like I'm in like a disco. Okay, let's go 10% in reverse on the starboard. And we'll bring up 10% on our port engine in forward. And we're just going to spin around now. We can bring in our fenders. Get rid of all these informations. All our HUDs. Let's just watch what's happening. Crazy, we're starting with a storm. But yeah, I've got like JBL surround sound headphones. They're not expensive ones, they're cheapies, but they still got pretty good sound. And I tell you, like, World War III could be happening behind me right now. I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even know. That's how crazy this storm sounds. I can hear every little bit of wind, every little crack of lightning. I can hear everything going on. While we're here, What is it? Alt V. There we go. So we can run around and have a look at things with the drone camera. So this is something new that Nautic has added. So this is actually to fill up the ships with grain and everything. So these hatches are now animated as well, so they open, which is cool. There's been heaps and heaps of different changes going on. I'm just watching our ship as well to see how our rotation's going. I think he can actually go slow ahead now. Yeah, I love how detailed like the non-player character ships are. Like, look at the detail in them. Like, normally in a lot of sims and games, the like non-player character ships are like really low fidelity, but in this sim, they're very high fidelity. They're the same fidelity as if you're playing. Okay, what are we doing? Are we cruising? 20%, slow ahead. There we go. Gaming with Just Joe. Okay, Pig, I'm off to bed. Have a great rest of your stream, mate. Thank you so very much for jumping in. I much appreciate it, mate. Thank you so very much. Huge, huge to see you here. I've got to slide off and do FS chat. Take care. Thank you so very much, FAFO Gamer. I really appreciate you dropping in as well. Thank you to the both of yous. Gaming with Just Joe, really appreciate you, mate. And FAFO, or FAFO as I call you, thank you so very much. I sail in real life and have a bin sailor 29 feet, and I don't want to sail in. You don't want to sail in this weather. Baffo Gamer, take care, mate. Do you know what's weird? I seen the little salute emoji, and I literally went to salute you, and I'm like, why would I do that? Because no one can see me anyway. I don't have my camera set up. Absolutely silly pig. Silly pig. Okay, set some waypoints out now. And we'll turn on our autopilot. So I think the worst of the storm's gone now. So anyone new here, drop in the comment section where you're from, or say hello, or don't. It's up to you. Or if you got any questions about this ship sim, let us know in the comment section. I'll try and answer them as best as I can. But we can go over some of the systems if you want. So over here, we'll start on the port side of the vessel here. So over here we've got our little laptop, and this has got a lot of our information. So we've got our fuel load, our mass. So it's got our cargo mass, our fuel and fluids, our crew provisions, total DWT, load percentage, trim, draft, damage control. So basically our doors and hatches are closed. That's what I closed just before we left. Billy Goat Gaming, how you going, mate? Hopefully you are well. So we've got our pumps as well, our flooding levels, and basically everything, our hull integrity. And we've got routes that we can actually set up on real world charts and import them into here, which is really cool. We've got our weather report, our forecast. We've got our ship cameras that we can roll through with our mouse wheel. Over here's our chart. I am well, how about yourself? Still struggling with the virus, mate, but glad to hear you're good. And then we've got our radar here. We've got our port and starboard RPMs. We've got our fuel flows, our fuel and our fuel flows, I should say, our knots, our rudder, our rotation, 10x degrees per minute. Then we've got our sonar, and then we come back down to here. We've got our port anchor, we've got our starboard anchor. Got our coffee mug, definitely need our coffee mug. And below the anchors, each one of these anchors, you've got the length, the maximum force, And then you got the force and the status of them. And then you got your autopilot system here. You've got your rolls and everything. Your roll angle and your pitch angle. Here's some basic information like your CO heading, your COG, your rotation, your SOG and knots. Your sonar, we're just getting a pan call now. We've got a light panel. Here's our little rudder. Docking panel. Got all our bilge pump, our hatches, our external lights, internal lights, stuff like that. Engine, DC bus, AC bus. We've got our horn controls so we can set different horns. So one long, one long, two short, one long, one short, and then one long, three short. We can set up the intervals and also start and stop them. And then we've got the checklist that goes through and does everything. So there's, as you can see as I scroll through, there is over 100 different keybinds that do like over 100 different things. You can download a keyboard like layout or a key map, whatever you want to call it. And that's off the Nautic website, which I've got in the description. And you can download and basically print that to keep it on hand so you can grab that when needed. We'll just see where this pan call is. Okay, so it's all the way down here. So what we will do is we'll bring our waypoint and we'll come down to them like so. Yeah, we're coming to you. So we'll reply back to them now. So we'll respond to Golden Wave.
Motor vessel, Golden Wave, this is Magic. We are 3 nautical miles north of your position. Estimate arrival time.
Ah, Kiwi Sim Farmer's still here. So if anyone's into Farming Simulator and you want to find a good streamer, definitely go check out Kiwi Sim Farmer. Absolutely amazing streamer. It's got a few good maps and everything going on. I've seen that on your last stream you're checking out the fish farms and everything. I won't even try and pronounce the map because my pronunciation skills are, well, yeah, not that great. So yeah, if anyone's got any questions or anything, or want to say hello in the chat, say hello. We'll have a chat. Got plenty of time. Cruising out to this pan call now. There's a medical emergency. We do have traffic out beside us here. I've just seen on our chart. And I don't know where he is. Just look out our little porthole here. See if we can't find him. Ah, there he is. Right there. Okay, there should be no conflict there. Highly recommend Kiwi. Yeah, 100%. Kiwi is like the bomb. He's the bomb. He's absolutely epic. I enjoy watching Kiwi. And it's really relaxing. Like, that's what I really love about Kiwi streams. Really relaxing. Just chilling out, farming together, enjoying a chat, which is really nice. Really nice. Just double check that we are no conflict. There he is there. No, we're no conflict. We're past him. So one thing that the developers have trying to fix at the moment is the dynamic weather. So when it's storming, the waves don't interact as the wind would. But if I set it, I'll show you. If I set it in the settings here and I go weather and I set up a storm here, like we could get some really big waves and stuff. But I'll just leave it on dynamic for now. And we'll see what happens. Because sometimes it does kick in and the waves do kick up. Sometimes it doesn't. So we'll see. So for anyone that missed it, Nautic XP did release big news that we've been waiting to see who the publisher was that Nautic XP was teaming up with, and we found out yesterday that it's Aerosoft. Absolutely massive name in the simming world. Made a lot of high fidelity simulation assets and stuff like that, so really cool to see them jumping on board. I'm excited for the future of Nautic XP. as a simulator, and you know, with their backing, you know, you can only think it's going to get better and better and better and better. Really excited for the group of people that is in Aerosoft, and you know, everything that Nautic will be able to achieve with them. Like, they'll be able to achieve so much more, and at the end of the day, that will mean a lot more to the players, the people who want to play, and their commitment on being a proper simulator hasn't changed. They want to go down the road of this being as close to shipping, like real world shipping, as you can possibly get it. So it's definitely going to be really cool to see what the next month, 2 months, 3 months is going to bring, you know, with this new partnership that we've been sitting around waiting for him to announce, but now we know. So we've been waiting for 2 bits of information: who the partner is and when's the new release date. So we've gotten half the information. We know the new publisher. The next thing I would like to see is like the roadmap, what they're planning on doing between now and release, and a release date. There are a few things that I would like to see. But from what they said in the Discord, when they said hello, they're super excited to be on board with Nautic XP and teaming up. And their vision is the same as Nautic's, as far as I've seen, is they want the most realistic simulation experience for ship sim fans they can make. That's what they want. So, super cool to hear that. Bring up this, because I just want to see how far we are away. Okay, we're only 2 minutes away from them. We're not far. We're not far at all. We better start watching out for him. Oh yeah, we can start seeing the marker in here. Yeah, he's putting up flares. What we do have to watch out for is there any rocks? No, no rocks. Well, we can head pretty much straight in. Turn off the autopilot. We'll just cruise in ourselves. So what's everyone got planned for their weekend? Hopefully everyone has something interesting planned, or is it going to be more of a relaxed one for everyone? I see like a lot of Americans have just finished their Thanksgiving and stuff, which is really cool. Hopefully everyone had a great Thanksgiving. So we can see them flares being fired up now. We're just cruising in. We just don't want to get in too shallow, but I think we should be pretty well right looking at the chart here. We should just be right. So you like the Coast Guard? Yeah, so this is the search and rescue vessel. Oh, the sun's starting to come out. Cool. So the storm's starting to end. So this is the search and rescue vessel, the SAR. And yeah, this is like the Coast Guard vessel here. Basically, I'll just slow down here. We are getting close. We can switch off that because we don't know. Oh, we don't need that any longer. But yeah, this area is actually the Rugen area in Germany. This is actually a real area in Germany. And on the chart here, this is a real world chart. So I can actually make routes in a software and import them into here. And they will line up with real world, like, oh, that scared the whoopee out of me. That's him firing the flare. If anyone's wondering what that gunshot sound was, that was the boat firing a flare. It literally just gave me a heart attack. I thought someone was shooting at me. Oh, okay. Back to what I was saying. So every mark, every rock, every marker, you can actually find in a real world chart in the same place. This is based off real world charts. This map. And they are, you know, exploring ideas about further expansion, so that's all very cool. Okay, just bring up our information, not our light panel. Turn you off.
Okay, we are closing. Reduce speed and come alongside the boat to take the people on board.
Okay, so we'll just slowly turn into them now. As you can hear, I've just turned on our thrusters. I don't know why they're still firing flares and carrying on like the world's coming to an end. Well, you know what? That's probably how people would act in real life anyway. Sitting there freaking out in their little boat. So what we'll do is we'll go up to our bow camera here. Hello, who's the medical emergency? Okay, so we've just put our engines in neutral now.
Alright, we are now in position.
Turn off our bow thruster.
Are transferred.
How you going, Steve? Sitting there cleaning your fingernails, huh? Slacking off on the job? Not good, mate. Not good at all. Gonna fire him as soon as we get back to port. What are you doing, Andrew? Not much. Alright, you're not even looking at that pretty sunrise.
Well, we got all of them picked up.
Okay, we got them picked up. Let's go. So we'll just see where we've got to take them here in a minute. Alright, jump in here, bring up our chart. Okay, we just got to take them back to Satsnits. That's fine. That's all good by me. So let's cruise out. Let's go 100% on the throttles. So we're just leaving this boat here empty. Okay. Be nice if we could tow it back in. That's something that we've asked Nautic for. Put in a request for that, if we could just tow the boat back in if it's sinking and we rescue it or something. That'd be cool. Love that sunrise. I'll get rid of everything off the screen here. Absolutely beautiful day. Okay, let's start setting out some waypoints now. There we go, and then we will jump back in the wheelhouse and we'll set our autopilot. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to stretch my legs for 2 minutes while we're cruising back to port. I don't want to be rude to everyone. I don't want to just disappear, but I need to stretch my legs. My multiple sclerosis only allows me to sit for so long before I start getting painful in my legs and that, so I just need to stretch out for a couple seconds. So sorry about that, guys, but I'll definitely still be in the chat, so if you want to chat, I'll definitely be in the chat still. It's just I need to stretch my legs for a couple seconds while we're heading in. So give me 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and I'll be right back. But I'll still be in the chat. Alrighty everyone, Captain Pig is back on board. Sorry about the little bit of disappearing there. Just need to stretch my legs, so thank you everyone for kindly waiting and chilling out. But I see that there's been no chat since I left, so I haven't missed too much, thankfully. But anyone new here, hopefully you've had a great weekend so far, or a good start to your weekend, or a good Thanksgiving. Earlier on, we're just talking about all the food that everyone's been eating. Oh, we can see a shark down over there in the water. Yeah, we were talking about food earlier on. Geez, that made me so hungry. All the stuff that people's been eating for Thanksgiving. Oh, it makes you so hungry. Honestly, I want to run as soon as the bakery's open today, because it's currently 5:44 AM my time. As soon as the bakery's open today, I'm going to go grab something to eat. Everyone made me so hungry. Now we're going to come in behind this fishing vessel. Now we could pass port to port, but we don't want to impede his travels, so we're just going to cruise down the side of this channel here, because there is a channel coming down through here. But we'll just come in behind him. There should be a little red marker here somewhere. Yeah, right there. So we'll just cruise in back into the channel. And we might actually pick up a bit more speed here. Now we do have another vessel coming down, which is fine. Now we can communicate with these other ships and vessels and stuff. Like, don't jump everywhere. We can go fishing vessel and friendly greetings.
Fishing vessel on my bearing. 349. This is rescue vessel. Magic. We send friendly greetings.
What a cool name we have. Magic. Magic the rescue
this is
ship.
Fishing vessel. Calypso. Same to you, Captain.
Calypso.
Stay safe.
Oh, I want his name instead. I so want his name instead. Calypso's such an awesome name. But yeah, if anyone's got any questions or anything about the ship sim, definitely fire away in the comment section. Or if you want to talk maritime, or you want to talk farm sim, you want to talk about food, you want to talk about Thanksgiving, you want to talk about anything, yeah, just drop it in the comment section. I'm happy to chat while we're cruising into the harbour here, because we will cruise in kind of slow. We'll just chill and sail our way in. Here's the fishing vessel. Huh? There we go. What a beautiful, beautiful day. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Now we better make sure I don't run into something. There's another vessel coming out here. So what we will do is we'll cruise and pass port to port, and then we'll come in behind him. We'll slow down, we'll go slow ahead now. You can see our RPMs here dropping down. So if I bring our RPMs back up, you can see them rising. And our fuel flow going up, and then our fuel flow is dropping, RPMs are dropping. Super cool. Super, super cool. There we go. Sorry, I was just starting a bit of a poll just to see who's played ship sims before and stuff. Yeah, we're just cruising in nice and steady now. Where do we need to drop him off? Oh, in behind that bulk carrier. Oh no. It's got to be a tight squeeze actually. Because I'm pretty sure we have to unload from the port side. We'll try and unload from the starboard side, then we'll flip around. What do we got? 30% throttle? That's fine. Yeah, what an absolutely beautiful morning. Got a cruise ship out there in the distance. Got some vessels cruising out, some fishing vessels. Absolutely beautiful. So yeah, where we have to dock is literally on the stern of this bulk carrier right here. So it's definitely going to be interesting, and it won't be a fast docking. Oh, they're not happy. Why are you wearing a suit? This one that we just rescued. Or were you out on a date, mate? Is that why you're wearing a suit? Alright, sorry about your boat, but we left it behind. Sorry, I didn't mean to leave his boat behind. If I could have dragged it home, I would have dragged it home.
We should drop our passengers right next to the harbor office over there.
That's exactly
Make sure
what we're
we are
doing.
safely docked.
We need to be on the other side because I'm going to try and dock up on our starboard side here and see if it lets us, because normally I dock up on the port side, but to save spinning around and everything, we'll just see if we can't dock up on our starboard side. And it's a big ship. Very big ship. Oh, it's not going to be that hard to park. Oh, I thought there was a lot less room. It looked like a lot less room. Everyone's probably like, you're going past it. Yes, there's method in my madness. Okay, turn our stern thruster on. Not like that, there's no method in our madness. Oh, what did I do? Well, I completely failed that. Okay. So now we're just side slipping. I got full lock rudder over to the port side, but I've only got our port engine on. Now we'll just neutral it out and then we'll reverse with it. Oh, I thought that wave was going to push us in then. Reverse back maybe 5% on the throttle. And we'll just walk back. Okay, we can neutral the throttles now. Neutral the what do we call it? The stern thruster, and we'll throw out our fenders and we'll just sort of roll back. We'll go 4% throttle in reverse. Now we're just cruising backwards. Try and line up with this here. Oh, we went past it just by a little bit. Go forward. Neutral. Okay, let's dock up. Lines placed.
Our boat has docked.
Okay, very good.
Now safe for the passengers to disembark.
Oh, we're all docked up. Made it quite nicely. That wasn't too hard. What were we even panicked about? Absolutely nothing. I stuffed up my angle a little bit coming in there, but it's fine. We got there in the end.
So, that's it.
Mission
We
done.
returned the crew safely to harbor. Let the medics check them now.
Okay, we're cruising back out. Bring up our docking panel. Unless someone wants to see something different, let us know in the comment section if you'd like to see something different. Whether you want to see a pilot mission, tugboat mission, car ferry mission. Up to you. The world is your cookie. I'm happy to jump into a different vessel if anyone else wants to see anything in particular. Okay, let's bring up our stuff here so I can use our throttles. So what I use is I use the mouse wheel on this throttle area. So we just got our bow thruster on now, and we've got our starboard throttle 5% engaged. And what we'll do is we'll start spinning around here in a moment. Is anyone from anywhere? Because I can change the flag. I'll change it to, we had USA up earlier. So where will we change it to? Let's change it to New Zealand. We did have Kiwi Sim Farmer in the chat earlier, so we'll change it to New Zealand. But if you're from somewhere, let us know in the comments section and I'll put your flag up on the vessel. At the moment, the New Zealand flag is flying high. Absolutely beautiful day. Let's go a little bit more on the throttle. Let's go up to 10% on the throttle, on our starboard throttle. And then we'll bring it 10% in reverse. Get ourselves spinning around now. So we're almost turned around completely now. Almost. We can bring in our fenders though. That's one thing that we can do while we're turning around. Fenders are in. And what we'll do is we'll jump off this port throttle, bring it back down to 0. And we might jump in the wheelhouse. But if anyone wants to know anything in particular, let us know in the comment section and I'll definitely try and answer it. Turn off our bow thrusters there. Let's cruise out. Let's see if we can't rescue someone else. See what other trouble we can get into. I might do the car ferry next. I'm thinking about it. Might even do it soon. It's my favourite vessel. My favourite ship. So much fun. Well, it is fun for me. Like, everyone has their own ships that they like. Some people like the tugboat. Some people like this search and rescue vessel that we got here, the SAR. Some like the cruise ship that you see in the distance. Some like the bulk carriers. Some like the cargo ships. Me, I like the car ferry. It's one of my favourite. Tugboat's definitely a close second. Just bringing our throttles up now as we cruise out. So if anyone is new here, hopefully everyone's had a great weekend so far and good Thanksgiving or a good week. Depending where you're from and depending what you celebrate and depending what time of day it is where you are. I absolutely love that view with the cruise ship there. Oh, that's a magic screenshot, I think. Yeah, let's screenshot that. Sorry guys, I'm so bad at taking screenshots. Like, I'm always taking screenshots. I can't help myself. I think that's better. I don't know what view's better. Let's go drone view here for a second. What about this? Nah, it's a bit bright. There. That's a magic shot. Yes. Come on, SAR. Get in there. Get in there. We need this shot. There we go. Yep. Sorry, guys. That's the end of my screenshots. That's the end of it. I won't keep screenshotting. Okay, jump back in the wheelhouse here. Delete our waypoints out a little bit. No, I don't want a waypoint there. Just want to see what he is. That's the cruise ship right there. Okay, so if we stay in the channel here, we should be pretty good. And then what we might do is head up to the north, see if we don't get another radio call. And if we don't get another radio call soon, what we might do is jump in the ferry. I think the cruise ship's having a few problems. I think he's a little broken. Well, we're a search and rescue vessel, so if he's got any passengers like abandoning ship right now, we could take them. But I don't see no life rafts coming off, so I don't think they're abandoning ship. Yeah, he's not having a good day. It looks like he's over a bit. He's definitely not having a good day. Oh well, as long as we're having a better day than him, we're doing good. We are doing good. Yeah, he's definitely having a bad day. What's the depth here? He shouldn't be in too much trouble depth-wise. Oh, it's 13 meters. He should be fine. Because what is he? I think he's got about a draft of about 9 maybe. 8 or 9 meters. What's ours? Probably like 4, 3? Yeah, 3. Oh, we got a dolphin or something beside us. But what we'll do is we'll give it 5 minutes. If we don't get a mayday call, we might either do a pilot mission or a ferry mission. Unless somebody wants to see something specific in the chat, let us know if you want to see something. We'll definitely jump in there. Into something else. Yeah, I'm happy to do whatever at this point. I'm just happy to be sailing. So it's not a bad view from back here while we wait for a radio call, or we don't get one in like another 4 minutes, 5 minutes. We'll go off and jump in another ship, see what other trouble we can get in. And I've just seen that we've almost hit 9 likes on the stream so far. Really awesome. Really awesome. Thank you everyone who's liked so far. It's been really appreciated. Really, really appreciated. But we did have some bad news. Where there's good, there's bad. We did lose a sub. So, I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know. Maybe it was us talking about food. Maybe it wasn't a food lover. So, I don't know. But, can only try my best to please as many people as I can, or be as charismatic as I can. Definitely trying to be a good host though. Trying. But, I don't know, losing a sub while you're live streaming, it's like... It's sad. Because you sort of think to yourself, oh, what did I do wrong? What did I say wrong? There's something wrong with the content or something. So, I don't know, it's always questions. My favourite view is like right about here. Like for taking screenshots and stuff, especially in the tugboat. Right here. Like when you've got like a wind farm or something over here, and this view from right here with the way the light hits the panels and everything. I love it. Absolutely love it. Is he going away from us or coming towards us? Oh, we're getting no mayday calls or anything. Looks like it's a if there's a loss, don't ever think it's something you did. Yeah, I don't know. It's just sort of hard, mate. Like, not like, it's just disappointing. You constantly want to try and better yourself. Like, so, you know, I know they come and go, but I don't know. Every subscriber to me is like sort of huge. So like, you know, it's, yeah, I'm like trying to be the best I can. We might jump in the car ferry, I think. I don't think we're going to get another rescue. Might send this to Kiwi, I think. Kiwi Sin Farmer. With the... Oh no, we got a mayday call.
This is motor vessel.
He's from New Zealand, so...
We run aground and need immediate assistance. Our position is...
What, they've ran aground?
Southeast of Satsnit.
How'd they run aground there? What'd they hit? Okay. If that's what they're telling me, I'll believe them. That cruise ship is definitely struggling though. He's on a bit of an angle. He's definitely struggling. Are we pedal to the metal? Yes we are. We're 100%. Okay. What are we sitting on? 19 knots? Yeah, we won't be too long from them. Bring up our information here. What are we? We're about 5 minutes and 49 seconds away from. Not far. Go pick them up, take them back to the harbour. Then we'll sort of see what time it is and see whether we jump in another ship or whether we just leave it there for the night. Or for the morning my time, but might be night for other people. But we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. We're just going to pretty much stay on our course, come in behind this ship that's coming in front of us now. Plenty of room. Hey Captain Edward, plenty of room. Okay, so we do have some cloud coming in soon. We'll get rid of that
Mayday. This is motor vessel
little marker because we know where they are. We know where they are.
3 nautical miles southeast of Satsnit.
Let's respond back to
Motor
him.
vessel. Abyss Explorer. This is Magic. We are 2 nautical miles northeast of your position. Estimate arrival time is 7 minutes.
7 minutes? I thought I seen 5. No, yeah, we're still about 4 minutes. Well, I reckon we're 4 or 5 minutes away, 7 minutes. I don't know. We'll see who's right. See if Captain Edward's right or we're right. I reckon we're 5 minutes. Because what are we? We're only 1.3 nautical miles. Now, do I have that directly on them? Yeah, so we're only 1.3 nautical miles away from them. We're not that far at all. We've done quite a little bit of travelling. As we can see from the dots here, this is where we've travelled. So we've left Satsnit, we've come out here, rescued one, went back in, now we've gone out, got our radio call, turned around, and heading back south. So we've done a little bit of travelling. It's good. Talking about simulation, I did see DCS having a big sale. I was so close to pulling the trigger and getting it. So close. But I didn't, thankfully. I restrained myself. Because if you have a look at all their DLCs, it can be a very slippery road or a very deep rabbit hole if you start getting into it. Because first you go, oh yeah, I'd love the A10 Warhog, and then you're like, oh, but then I'd love the F-15E, and then you're like, oh, I would love the Mustang, the old Mustang. And it's just downhill from there until you end up owning everything, I think. But it does look good though. DCS does look good. Oh, what's that beside us? Oh, wow. He's swimming fast. If he's going 21 knots, I think that's what we're sitting on, 21? Yeah, 21 knots. He's a fast swimming whale. He's swimming so fast. Now, if he's ran aground where he is, would want to be a little bit careful. Because we don't want to run aground with him. Definitely don't want to join Davy Jones' locker with him. Oh, he's really ran aground. Hold on. Oh, this might be funny. How did he not see that rock? Look at him, he's sitting up on it. He's literally sitting on top of that rock. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, let's turn off our autopilot. And let's put out our fenders. And slow down, slow ahead. Job be cool is if we could use this little boat here on the back so we could like park up where we are and go and do the rescue with that. That would be cool. That'd be super neat. Yeah, so we're only 4 minutes. So we're more accurate than Captain Edward doing the radio call. Oh, jeez, that scares me every time. That flare gun gets me every time. Yeah, look at him up on that rock.
We are closing. Reduce speed and come alongside the boat to take the people on board.
Oh, let's go here. I'll get beside him first, and then I'll jump out in the drone camera. Oh, we might be able to see him enough from here. Oh. Yeah. How'd they manage to do that? Takes some effort. That takes some effort. Yeah, I'm a bit sketchy about coming too close though. I'm completely off the throttle now. What we'll do is we'll creep forward at about, I don't know, maybe 4%. And we'll just creep forward because I don't want to hit this rock myself. Yeah, what'd you do, mate? Took Daddy's boat out for a run and crashed it, huh? On a rock.
Alright, we are now in position. Keep in place until all persons are transferred.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Don't know how he got up on that rock. Oh! Did we miss it? Did we miss something? Yeah, because I just seen it move.
We got all of them picked up.
Okay, we picked them
Let's
up.
head to the next port.
Let's give him some grief. Hey, guard, what's happening? You didn't see that rock? You didn't see that rock? No. You took your daddy's boat for a little run, hey? Hey? And you didn't see that rock. Ha! I know, guys. I know. Like, giving an NPC grief probably shows the first signs of a mental illness, I know. But I love doing it. Even when I'm not streaming. You know, I sort of have a laugh to myself. I give the NPC character some grief. I have to. I have to. Okay, let's go up now on our port engine. Let's go 15%. I'm going to throw off that bow thruster. And we'll go now 60% on both. Jump back in the wheelhouse and off we go. Oh, we're off like a pig in the Melbourne Cup. PIG winning today. We haven't sunk anything. We haven't scratched anything. It's been a good day. It's been a good day on the water. Check out our chart, where we're going. So what do we need to do? 60 degrees, okay. Just head for the sinking cruise ship and you will definitely find your way back to Satsnit. Okay, let's jump up on the throttles a bit more now. 100%. And we can get rid of all our information there. But I've seen our concurrent viewers go up, so if anyone's new, hello, how you going? Hopefully you've had a great Thanksgiving or a great weekend so far, or a great week that's just past us. If you want to jump in the comment section, say hello, or have a chat, or talk maritime, or talk about anything, yeah, just drop in. Or if you've got any questions about the sim, drop them in the comment section. Happy to answer. But hopefully everyone's doing well. I really do. But what I'm actually really surprised about so far is my internet's held out. My internet has been absolutely horrible, and I was supposed to be connected to fibre last week. They didn't connect me. I've only been waiting 13 months, so yeah, that's right, you heard correctly, 13 months I've been waiting for them to connect me. And it's only 10 meters away. It's not like it's 2 cities away. It's literally the connection point's 10 meters away, and 13 months later I'm still waiting for my fiber to be connected. So I'm running off like 3 and 4G here, so I'm really surprised. Like, when I can actually stream and like everyone's having a good time and there's no lagging for anyone, that really surprises me, and it makes me super happy that I can do it. Super happy when I can scream. Scream? Yeah, I'm screaming because I don't have fiber, but stream. I meant to say, not scream. I miss fiber optic internet. Yeah, well, you know, like, I've been waiting 13 months and I'm still not connected. I'm back on 5G internet. Yeah, well, I don't even have 5G. I'm sitting between 3 and 4G. Like, it's crazy. And yeah, optic is good if you can get it. But literally, like, if they would let me connect to myself, I would run the cable myself. It's only 10 meters away from my house. Like, this is what's super annoying. And I've been waiting 13 months on contract for them to connect me, and they still haven't connected me. Like, literally, they keep saying, oh yeah, but the box is broken, and oh, but it goes under the road and we need to fix under the road because we can't get the fiber optic cable through there. And then they're like, oh yeah, we do have people coming out, and then they never come out. So it's just, you know what, it's constant excuses. You know, like, I've never had a battle so much for zero result. Like, zero result. Like, at this point, you just have to sue them. Because it's the only thing that you got left. Yeah, I don't know how to deal with them. And, you know, if I was in Australia, my home country, I'd know how to deal with them. Just keep calling them and keep giving it to them. But being in France, I don't know how to deal with them. I don't speak much French, so... you know, it's difficult to deal with different personalities that you're not used to dealing with. And they just don't care. They really don't care about the consumer. They're just like, oh, well, you know, we just haven't connected yet. That's the end of the story. They really don't care. I probably shouldn't have even brought it up because it just ticks me off. Nacho Cast and their viewers just joined to say hello. Nacho Cast presents. How you going, mate? It's good to see you here. Thank you so much for dropping in. That's huge. That's the first time I've ever had someone drop in. It's a Nacho raid. Yes, Lisa text. You know what, Lisa? I still thank you to this day. And you know what for. So I appreciate you, Lisa. It's good to see you, Lisa. How you been, mate? And now we got some Americans in. I better change the flag. Let's change the flag. New Zealand flag. Where are you, American? Let's throw up some American love here. There we go. There's an American flag. Okay, we got the American flag flying high. Let's make sure we're not going to run into anything here. I've been good, thank you. Oh, that's good to hear, Lisa. McGarrett DK, how you going, mate? Good to see you here. Thank you so much, Nacho Cast, for dropping in. I really appreciate it. The unknown device. How you going, mate? Yes, the American flag is flying high. I'll just change view here. Well, it's sort of flying. It sort of is. Samuel Wilson Jr., how you going, mate? Hopefully you are well. But yes, there is a taste of freedom on our vessel. The American flag is flying. And I better keep driving because we're actually in the port. How is everyone? Farmer Donkey. How you going, mate? This is the cheesiest raid in you'll ever get. Yes, you know what? I never expected a raid, to be honest, so that's huge in the first place. Huge I got a raid. Thank you so much, Nacho Cast. Absolute legend. So how is everyone? How was everyone's, what was it? The holiday you just had? Thanksgiving, that's it. Sorry, I don't celebrate it, so it's not the first thing on my brain. But how's everyone's Thanksgiving? I'm watching from Mississippi. Yeah, so just so everyone knows, I was just talking earlier to some of the people that dropped in. Like, we had some people from Netherlands and stuff like that. So I want to get a world map. So when I'm streaming, I put like little red pins in to the map. And so like every state of America or city where people are from, and like build up a little pin map to where everyone's from. That's what I really want to do. Because it's so interesting where everyone's from. It's so much of the world that people are from and that watch from. Like, and you get people where you least expect it to. Like, Tanzania was one for me. Had someone from Tanzania. That's the last place I'd expect someone to come from. And we did have Cambodia. Someone dropped in from Cambodia once. So I reckon it'd be interesting to get like a little pin map and definitely just map out where different people are from. That'd look cool. Oh, Kiwi's still here. How you going, Kiwi? I'm just talking about you. I had your flag flying high for the last half an hour. I've had the Kiwi flag. Oh, not the Kiwi flag, but the New Zealander flag.
We should drop our passengers
Flying.
right next to the harbor office over there. Make sure we are safely docked.
Yeah, it's great to see everyone. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Here I was just complaining about internet, and then next minute I see a raid come in. That was huge. I think I need to complain more often. Okay, so now we're just coming in to dock up. Samuel Wilkinson Jr. You is at Australia. No, I'm actually currently in France. I am Australian, but I'm currently in France. Eric the Crazy Viking, how you going, mate? How you been? I seen you got that computer area almost sorted, which is nice. Very nice. I'm just going to bring up the information here just so I can see what I'm doing. Otherwise I'm going to run into this barrier here. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring our throttle down to 0 there. We actually might put on our bow thruster just to push our nose out just a little bit more. So I'm a bit worried about knocking into this little pusher bar here. There we go, we can turn that off now. We're clear of it. Do we have our fenders out? Yes, we do. We'll start coming back in reverse here in a second, I think. So we'll just jump off the throttle here on the starboard side, and then on the port side we'll bring it back 5% in reverse. And we'll start rolling backwards. I've got to go to bed. It's bedtime. Good night, everyone. We'll see you all in the morning. Mr. Pig, you have an awesome stream. You all don't forget to hit that like button. Sub to him if you haven't subbed. It's awesome. Thank you so much, Lisa. I really appreciate you, mate. Really appreciate you. You're really awesome, Lisa. Take care. Have a great sleep, mate. Hopefully you have a great weekend ahead. Yeah. Hopefully you just have the best weekend ever, mate. Hopefully everyone has the best weekend ever. So yeah, we're pretty much there now, guys. But most of yous would probably be like Farm Simulator fans, or so this is probably a lot different or a lot more boring than
the passengers to disembark.
what yous guys normally are into. But we're docked up now. But yeah, this is like a ship simulator, if anyone didn't guess it already. Like it's not obvious. But yeah, this is our Nautic XP ship simulator that's not released yet, but there was some big news that they just come out with yesterday, so I thought I'd jump on and stream. They just announced that they are partnered with Aerosoft, which is an absolutely massive simulation publisher. So that's who they've joined up with. So that will definitely push Nautic XP, this ship simulator, to the next level, I think. So I thought I'd jump on and stream because I've had people messaging me and asking me of what's the news and what's happening and who's the partner, and I didn't know. I didn't know until yesterday. But yeah, got the good old American flag there. There you go. Taste of freedom. We're going to jump in the car ferry. We're going to go do something different. Back to main menu. Oh, I got a lot of XP for that. 302 XP. I thought I'd give you some support. Have enjoyed it. You're doing a good job. Thank you so much, Kiwi Farmer. I really appreciate it, mate. I honestly wish now that I've seen so many Farm Sim people here, I honestly wish I was streaming Farm Sim right now. But because of the news that went out, I definitely wanted to share it with the people on the ship simulator side of things that have been following me, and yeah, just definitely wanted to get that news out there, and I thought, why not stream it at the same time, chill out with everyone. Do we do the car ferry, or do we you know what, we're going to do the car ferry. I love the car ferry. And we'll go from Wolgast. Why not? And weather, we'll set it to dynamic so we don't know what it is. And we will set it to about 9 o'clock in the morning. Choose, and let's start it. ATS, ETS, FS, GTA, slow games for my slow brain. You know what, mate? I'm exactly this. Oh, look at this. This is beautiful. I'm exactly the same. My brain is super slow now that I've got multiple sclerosis. It definitely slows me up. It's called brain fog. I'll just get rid of the HUDs and have a look around Wolgast here. But this game is still in development, just so you all know. So it's still, everything's still getting worked on. I'm just lucky enough to have a little bit of access so I can share it all with you guys. I don't know how long that access will last for now that a big player's come on board, because I am a small fish in a big pond. But hopefully I don't get kicked out, because I genuinely enjoy and have a passion for ship simulation. So what we are is we're cold and dark at the moment, so what we're going to do is turn on our DC bus, our AC bus, turn on our engine, exterior lights, interior lights, position lights. What do we turn on next? Our charts, our camera angles, they're good. And we will turn on, where are you? Just bring it up here. Radar, sonar, and radio. Cool. That's pretty much everything done there. Now what we need to do is find out what radio channel we need to be on. So Wolgast is channel 8, so we'll call up and ask for a ferry job. It's been good to have a break from the farm sometimes, lol. Yeah, but you know what? Farm Sim is one of them games that, you know, it's just a good simulator. It's just good at what it does. So it's fun to play, and you never, like, it's got such a long, what you call gaming circle. So, you know, where you go from, you know, like a lot of games have like, what do you call it? Like a very fast circle. So like your first person shooters, for example, you spawn in, you shoot, you die, you might get to the gulag, and then you respawn. And it's like a 5-minute circle, you know, to complete that gaming cycle. You know, maybe 3 minutes, and then you're back in that cycle again. But then, you know, something like Farm Simulator, you've got everything, you know, so once you get in there, you know, you might with your tractor start ploughing, and then you go in and cultivate, and then you go in there and seed, and then you go in there and fertilize, and then you might fertilize a second time, and then you go through and then weed. You've got to weed as well, and then you harvest, and then you take that harvest over, and then you have to do something with that harvest. By the time you end up doing one cycle, like game cycle, it's like 8 or 9 hours with all the different stuff you got. But anyway, that's my tangent done. We'll go request a ferry task.
Car ferry. Seabound. Can we support with some car ferry duty?
Seabound, Wolgast, you are assigned for our local ferry route. Proceed to the start position.
Okay, so the start position. Oh, Captain Edward's with us again. How you going, Captain Edward? Good? Very good. Alright, so Captain Edward doesn't do anything. He relies on Captain Pig to do it all. So, our starting position's behind us here. And if I jump out, I'll grab the drone camera. No, wrong one. Out here. Okay. Okay, drone camera is not happening. But there's a ramp over here that we need to reverse back to. So let's get that happening. So we'll bring up our docking panel, throw our last lines. I did undo a couple of them. And we'll start reversing back with our port engine. We'll go 5% in reverse on our port engine. And that port engine will pull us over a little bit so we can get a bit of distance. Listening to the radio, Gaga, or just channel 16. Good morning, Captain Pig. Nautic XP, good morning. How are you, mate? Hopefully you are well. We just jumped in the car ferry. It's taken a bit of a cruise from Wolgast. We'll see if we can get down to Pennude before I've got to run. We will turn on our bow thruster as well. Because we want to push our nose out over to the starboard side. Oh, here we go. I've got the drone camera happening now. So yeah, here's the drone camera. So that's where we've got to reverse back onto. So we are reversing back nice and slowly. Hopefully we don't get in too much trouble here. We will go backwards, or we'll turn off our bow thruster. That's a good start. And we'll keep reversing with our port engine. We'll go 5% in reverse. Doing well, looks like getting a challenged canal ride. Yeah. There's not much room to turn around here because if everyone can see, right over this side. So we've got our what we've got to reverse back onto. Our nose will be sitting over here where these trees are, so there's not much room at all. Not much room for error. So expect a few scratches, maybe a few dents, but we will get there. And if we jump into the chart here, we got to go up this channel here pretty much to Pennude. So I know I butchered the pronunciation, especially now the Nautic's in here. He's probably laughing, but Pennude is how I say it. We got to go up this channel right here. And it's kind of shallow and it is very restricted. And we do have a ship coming down that we can see now, so we have to take care of that as well. Okay, we'll jump back to where we were. And we're actually going to start throwing on some rudder here. Now, the reason why I do have the throttle 5% in reverse, only on the port engine, is because I'm trying to give enough gap at our stern here. And we can go into neutral now, because we're going to start spinning around with our engines here in a minute. Bow thrusters, yeah, we can use them, and I'll start using them in a minute once we start spinning around and we've got everything stabilized. So we'll jump back up to the drone camera so we can all see what's going on. So what I'm basically going to do is I'm going to bring our starboard engine into reverse now. So we're going to go 10% in reverse, and we'll let that pick up a couple knots in reverse. or maybe even 1 knot, and then we're just going to slam our port engine into forward, and then we're going to put on our bow thruster right now. And as you can see over on the left hand side of the screen, you can see our port bow thruster is on just by these markers right here. But we have come back a little bit too far, but we'll adjust with our engines here in a second. We'll give it a bit more, up to 14%. There we go. Back down to 10%. Very good. And we'll jump over to our stern camera. Camping Queen 9, how you going? Hopefully you are well. So this is definitely a challenging little section to get into, but if you take it nice and steady, you'll definitely you'll win. It's just, it takes time. Don't rush it. It's like a good cake or a good feed or a slow cooked rib. You just want to take your time. But as you can see that we're spinning around quite dramatically here, and Camping Queen coming through with a super. Damn, how you going? Thank you so very much for that. I really appreciate it. Going good, thanks. How are you? Not too bad. Between me being sick and my dog getting sick, apart from that, everything is good. Hopefully you are well. How are you going? How's your weekend so far? So as you can see, we're spinning around quite nicely here. We're going to actually turn off our bow thruster because I don't feel we need it. We're just going to rely on our engines here for a little bit, and we'll just see where we end up. Because we don't want to over-rotate either. Very good, thank you. Oh, it's good to hear that you're doing awesome. Let's quickly jump over and like that super chat. There we go. Thank you so very much for that. I really appreciate it. That's huge. And what we're going to do is we're going to neutral out on the engines now. We're just going to let the ship settle out, just so we know where we're sitting. And we will turn our bow thruster on again, because we do need it. But we're just going to let the ship settle out, let it just sort of find its way and lose all its momentum here. And then we can start micro adjusting in a second. So far, so good. Samuel Wilkinson, next week and next weekend is on the next live stream start time. Yeah, so I don't really have a live stream start time. Like my live stream start time is dependent on my internet service because I run on 3 and 4G at the moment. I haven't been able to like give any actual ideas on exact times that I'm live, and I'm sorry for that. It's super annoying, and it's super annoying for me. Like I only get internet service at certain times of the day. And it depends whether it's cloudy or humid or whatever the atmosphere is doing, is depending how my internet's going. But at the moment, my internet's going well, as hopefully everyone can hear me well, and hopefully everyone can see the stream well. You are welcome, as you do good with your streams. I support people and engage who are talking and showing stuff. Yeah, I much appreciate it. And giving the super is absolutely amazing, and thank you for the one the other morning that you're on with me, Camping Queen. I really appreciate it. Absolutely huge, absolutely huge. You have been one of the biggest supporters with the super chats that I've had, and it's, yeah, I can't thank you enough. So what we need to do is we do need to put our stern thruster on just a little bit, just to pull our stern across. Now we're just making the fine adjustments. We're going to start putting down this door because we want to see where we're at. It's a bit hard to see how lined up we are. And we can turn that off right about now. And we'll start reversing back a little bit. We want to get it right. Okay, and we can stop on the reverse. Let's bring up our docking panel and let's throw the lines and we should be pretty good here. There we go. We're tight and we'll drop the ramp and we should be all good. There we are. So we have docked now, everyone, which is good. We'll bring up the drone camera again and we'll just watch these cars load up while we have a chat in the chat section. Get rid of everything off the screen here. Okay. You're welcome. Good, great, nice job. Live stream. Thank you so much, Samuel Wilkinson Jr. I really appreciate it, mate. Like, as soon as I get fiber internet, I will make dedicated times to where I'm streaming so, you know, people know when I'm live and dedicated days. But at the moment, it's just so hard being on 3 and 4G and reliant on what the weather is and everything to whether I've got enough internet to stream or not. That's cool seeing what's on your boat. Yeah, so we can load cars in into underneath here. You can see them all. Oh, it's a bit, yeah, it's way dark in there. But you can see from back here the car's getting loaded in. It's way dark in there at the moment. But do remember, everyone, that this game is still in development, so we will see different things, different little quirks that happen, but it's absolutely amazing, this simulator so far. Like, I can't give it enough credit. The Nautic team has done absolutely a brilliant job, and with the news and the new announcement, this is only going to get so much better. But as we can see, there is a storm rolling in and we might be in a bit of trouble here soon. Okay, so we're finished loading everyone up. Very good. Oh, the lightning's coming. The lightning's coming now. We might be in a little bit of trouble. No, we'll be right. We'll be right. Captain Pig is at the helm. Okay, let's go Alt-V and let's jump to our wheelhouse. And let's undock here. Throw our lines. We'll creep forward just a little bit. We will throw on our bow thruster. And we will throw on our stern thruster. So we've got our stern thruster pushing our stern out to the starboard. And we've got our bow thruster pushing us over to the port side. Now that we've moved forward a little bit, we're going to go forward 11 and reverse 11 as well. Let's say 10. 10 each way. There we go. We're rotating. Damn, that lightning's intense. Hopefully everyone's headphones or their speakers are okay. I have a PS4 and a PS5. That's awesome. You know, consoles are really cool. I haven't owned a console for a very long time, but they are definitely awesome to have. I'm trying to stay inside so the lightning and thunder's not too loud for you all, because I know in my surround sound headphones that I've got on at the moment, like they're JBLs, they're cheapies, but they definitely make me feel like I'm right in the middle of a typhoon. Sorry, as you could see, my screen jumped up and down then. I had to cough, so I put yous on mute there for a second. But I do need to jump out here for a second just to watch what's going on. But yeah, we're in pretty bad weather here now. I have a PS5 and it's not bad. I'm watching on my phone. You can't, so I can hardly hear it, luckily. Yeah, well, it's super loud for me. It sounds like I'm in the middle of I don't know, the biggest typhoon you've ever been in. Okay, so we're going to go neutral on all the engines, throw off all our thrusters, and we're going to get moving, slow ahead. Slow ahead, Captain Edward. Time to make way. So we will have a bridge that we're coming up to here in a minute. But if anyone's got any questions or anything, definitely throw it in the comment section. I'll definitely try and answer it while we're cruising down this canal here. Or the canal. This channel. Because we have to make it all the way down through here. And yeah, it's very restricted. So, yeah. Definitely takes concentration, and definitely expect a few scratches and dings on the vessel. Twister incoming, lol. Yeah, it definitely sounds like it. It sounds like a typhoon, a hurricane, a twister, a cyclone, a monsoon, all wrapped up into one little storm. Especially in my headphones. Like, honestly, I could have had World War III going on behind me, and I wouldn't have even known it started. I have a PS5, and it's not bad. I am YouTube live stream on PS5. Yeah, like, is it easy to stream from your console? I have no clue about them. I haven't owned one in so long. Yeah, I wouldn't know the first thing about PlayStation or Xbox consoles anymore. Because I just haven't owned them for that long. I'd love to own them, but I just haven't owned them. Yeah, so they're super easy to stream from. Well, that's cool then. That's really cool. Yes, it's easy to stream. I've not done for a while. That's good. It's good that they make it easy. On PC, it can be as easy or as difficult as you want to make it, I have found. Just so everyone knows, if they're freaking out and thinking, you're not going to fit under that bridge. Yep, you're 100% correct. We will not fit under that bridge. But the bridge will open for us, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Do you know what's going to happen is one day Nautic XP... that you just seen in the chat there, that's the dev in the chat. They'll probably make this bridge, so I'm not expecting it, not open one day, where you actually have to wait for it to open. Like, so, like, there's traffic going across, and you got to wait an extra, you know, 5 or 10 minutes for it to open. I bet you one day they'll be like, yep, we're going to implement them waiting. And then I'm going to come cruising along, 100% on the throttle, and being like, yeah, here comes the pig, and then boom, straight into it. Can you see what's in the ship, please? Yeah, I'll go through it in a second. I'll just get through this little bit of a bridge. There we go, it's opening now. There we go, so it's all opened up for us. But damn, I look close to these markers on this side. I really wasn't watching that, I was too busy watching the bridge. Oh no, we're right. We're right. Okay, but we will jump over to the other side because I just want to see how close we are. Don't worry, the bridge will always open for now. Yeah, but you never know when some traffic might be coming, eh, Nautic? And knowing me, I probably won't read it in the update, and I'll be like, yeah, so we're just cruising along here, and bang. There goes the pig. So yeah, so what's in the vessel here? Let me take us all through it, and I'll do it quickly because I do have to make a turn up here. So we've got the laptop here. This basically is all our information. So we've got our mass. This is our DWT, 16,000. We've got our cargo, our fuel, our crew and provisions. And then we've got our current DWT. And then we've got our load percentage. And then we've got our trims, our draft, our damage control, our flooding and everything like that. We're talking about flooding. Close the hatches. Okay, I've closed the hatches now. We're good. See you later, Eric the Crazy Viking. Thank you so very much for popping in. I really appreciate it, mate. Thank you for popping in. And it's really good to see that your room's coming along quite nicely. Okay, we are past the markers, so I can start my turn now. And we'll go through a bit more of what's here in the vessel in a second. I just want to complete our turn, and there's no traffic. No, good. So then after our laptop over here, we've got our camera angles that we can switch between by using our mouse wheel. Then here we've got our bow thruster, our stern thruster, and then we've got our rotation 10x degrees per minute. Then we've got our heading, our COG, our rotation, our SOG. We've got our chart here that we can happily switch on and off like so. Then we've got our port anchor. We've got our doors that I just closed a second ago. I closed it from over here, our hatches, but we can, there's multiple ways to do things. Our port anchor, let me just look up, see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm way off track here. Turn Titanic. Okay, we're a bit late on that turn. Okay, I'll just have to watch this turn for a second, then we'll keep going through it. So sorry about that. I'll go through it and then I have to navigate, aviate, and then communicate. So that's something that the aviation industry uses. Aviate, navigate, communicate. So I'll aviate first and then I'll get back to navigate. And then I'll get back to communicate. Don't do an evergreen and block the channel. Yeah, you know what? Like, we were close then. We were close to blocking it. Nautic XP was just about to sit back and start laughing. At Captain Pig. Captain Pig nearly crashed us. Because, yeah, Captain Pig was doing a Captain Pig. So, then we've got all our buttons down here. Our engine, our DC bus, our AC bus, our exterior lights, our interior lights, our position lights, and our spotlights. We've got something new as well. We've got our horns, so we can actually set one long, two short, one short, one long, one short, one long, three short, and we can set the intervals, which is really cool, and start and stop them. So let's just go here, interval, there we go, and I will stop it because I'll keep going through and explaining stuff. So, and then here we've got our GPS system, or our autopilot. We've got our throttles, and then here we've got basically all our RPMs, our starboard and port RPMs. We've got our rudder, we've got our knots. We're going nice and slow at the moment, about 8 or 9 knots. Oh, we can see here, 8, okay. And there's multiple different ways to see the same thing. And then you've got your docking panel here, got your sonar, you got your starboard anchor, and let's run down, run. Okay, then we've got our radio, we've got our pitch angle, we've got our roll angles, we've got our fuel flows and our fuel level, and then we've got our radar. And I do have to turn here. Yeah, we should be good. And then I didn't show you all the checklists. So we've got a coffee cup. That's hugely important. Definitely need your coffee cup. Definitely need a coffee. Then you've got your checklist. So you can put different checklists in here. But at the moment we've got the key mapping here. And as you can see, there is over 100 key maps. Which is absolutely huge. Absolutely huge. And that's to do all your different things that you need to do. And I can already see that we're off course here, so I need to start spinning around a little bit. start our turn. Otherwise we will end up like the Evergreen. Do you have to check on your cargo? Not at the moment. So this will be something that they'll probably look at later on, to where you can get down to your cargo area and take a look around. But not at the moment. And I think I covered a lot of the main things in the wheelhouse here, at least anyway. But over this side is you basically your quick access stuff where you can turn things on and off quickly. So now we're cruising. I'm going to pick up the speed a little bit. What were we sitting on? We're sitting on 20% throttle. Let's jump up to 60%. And we do have a vessel coming down towards us, and we do have a smaller vessel sitting out here. Little motorboat. That's okay, we'll overtake him at some stage. But, you know, if you're navigating down this area, you know, 60% is a good number. Where's our next marker? Right there, okay. Right. So we need to get in between this ship soon, so that's going to be interesting. Very interesting. So on your chart here, this is a real, like a chart from the real world. This is the Rügen area of Germany in the real world. And every marker that you see on this chart, every channel, every rock, every little bit and piece is what you'll find in the real world. Even down to these leading lines that is behind us here that we use for navigation purposes. So if I, not that, if I quickly run, we should be able to see it from out here. Yeah, here they are here. So here's our leading lines. So we can use them to navigate into this channel and tell us whether we're in the channel or not. And this thing's taken up a lot of the channel. Yeah, okay. So it's mouse and keyboard game. So it's mouse and keyboard, but you can bind any controller you want to it. So you can have a ship controller or a joystick, a flight joystick, and link to it. So you can link other controllers to it and map out all your keys and how you want it to operate and everything. So it's not just mouse and keyboard. You can actually put in pretty much whatever you want. I'm yet to try out my Xbox controller to see if I can link that. How are we going to get around him? Oh, we need to pull up here for a second. We need to stop. Because we need this little motorboat to get out of our way. We need to jump out and see what's going on. Okay. This should be very interesting. We have enough room to get down beside him here. He's definitely coming at me. He's definitely coming. No, we don't. Let's go in reverse here, otherwise he's going to run me down, and we're going to radio call him to basically stop. Call tanker. Selection 2, and we will go request course correction.
Tanker on my bearing. 003. This is Car Ferry, Seabound. We issue a course correction request.
Seabound. This is...
Come on, you slow little motorboat.
Acknowledged. Altering course.
Getting in my way. right now working on gamepad integration as well. Yeah, that's awesome. Are you still in Germany like the other day? I was going to ask, how do you play it, lol? No, so I'm in France, and yeah, basically I play on mouse and keyboard, but I could connect to my joystick if I wanted to, or pretty much whatever I wanted to. Now we are in reverse here because I'm trying to find a way to get around this tanker. What I'm going to do is I'm going to scoot out here, and I'm going to let this tanker, because he's taken up so much of this channel. We're just reversing back. And we're going to come up the side here because I think we do have enough room. I think we've got enough room to... Is he moving again? So the way you check if he's moving again... Yeah, he is. Okay. Get on the radio again. And we'll call up this tanker and we'll just ask him to do whatever.
Silver Wind. This is Car Ferry, Seabound. We issue a course correction request.
Seabound. This is tanker. Silver Wind. Acknowledged. Altering course.
So we're going to jump in this other channel here. Which will give him room to move. We're going to jump on the other side of this marker pretty much. It was a good idea to reverse. Yeah, like we're just going to jump on the other side of this marker and just slowly cruise down on this side here. We'll let him get around us. I mean the ship, are you in Germany? Yeah, so this area is actually the Rügen area in Germany, so it's actually a real life area in Germany. Which is really cool. Okay, we've got enough room, slow ahead. Turn off all the thrusters. What we can do is bring our stern around by just hard turning to port. And we'll let him come and then we'll slide in behind him. We're probably very close to crashing. Okay, we're right. We're all good, just don't panic. Just don't panic and you'll be fine. Famous last words. Beautiful ship cruising past. But we're all good. We made the right call, I think. In Aussie we would have been in trouble going so close to, if that makes... Yeah, it depends on the channel though. Like, in some channels, like, you can get super close to each other, just as long as you're not that close that you're gonna create some sort of issue with... oh, now we've got another storm coming back in. An issue with sucking each other into yourselves, but... We're fine. We've got heaps of distance between ourselves. So yeah, we got another storm. Very good. Okay. So we need to get back to navigation now. We've aviate. So we've already passed the aviation step. Now we need to navigate. What have we still got on? We've still got something on. Still got a bow thruster on. Okay, we'll turn that off now. We are just... No, you're not. I'm Australian myself and I can be just as bad sometimes. Like, with my Australian ways, normally when I get upset, it's Captain Edward right here that gets the blame. Hey, Captain Edward, because you never tell me anything. You never tell me, hey, pig, there's a rock there. Hey, pig, there's a boat there. Hey, pig, there's something there. He just sits there and looks angry all day. So, Captain Edward always gets the blame. Captain Edward understands my Australian character, especially when I'm not streaming. Can you see how much water you have under your keel? Yeah, 100%, mate. So I'll bring up our HUD and I'll take you through it. So there's quite a few different ways to have a look. So as you can see here, depth below keel, 1 meter. You can see it's flashing at me. It is not happy. It is 100% not happy that we've gone off, what would you call it? Gone off our route, our intended passage. Our draft is 8 meters. The water depth bow is 9 meters. So there's this way to see it. Now if we jump down off here, you can actually see it here as well. And then not only that, you can sort of, you know, by a color reference and everything like that, you can see it on the chart here. And you can see like -5 on the white here, so you know that this is slightly a bit deeper in the middle here. So yeah. Well, we're cruising now. Captain Pig got us out of that situation. Alright, because I don't think that big tanker was going to move for us at all. I think he was like, nah, we're just going to steam through and Captain Pig can move out the way for us. Yeah, if anyone has any questions or anything about the sim, definitely throw them in the comment section. I don't mind. I'm happy to go through any question and all questions. And just remember that there is no stupid questions. There's only stupid answers. And that's what you might get right here. So how's everyone's weekend been so far? Hopefully everyone's had a great weekend. Or Thanksgiving if you're from America. I've seen that everyone's been talking about food earlier on, and we're having a big chat about food and what everyone ate for Thanksgiving. Yeah, so it's definitely a big thing over in America. I've never actually celebrated it myself, but so we're going to start a slight little turn towards this marker right here, because that's the ones that we need to follow around. And we will speed up here. What are we sitting on? 20 on the throttles. Let's go up to 40. We do have this nice big sharp turn coming up here, but we should be fine. I just want to get us up to 40% on the throttles, and then we'll jump back up to 60 in a minute. Just want to get myself situated. I spent too much on Black Friday. Yeah, you know what? There was some good deals around Black Friday, even in Europe here. I honestly wish I had a bit of extra cash to throw against a few things, because a few things were on special. I would have absolutely loved. Black Friday's awesome if you got cash. I'm ready next month on December, Christmas. Black Friday, I spend a little on Lego. Yeah, Lego's awesome. Lego is really awesome. Can never criticize Lego. The only thing I can criticize about Lego is it's too damn expensive. You know, like I want the Titanic. I want the Titanic Lego set. That's all I've wanted for years and years now is the Titanic Lego set. And it's like 600, 700, 800 euro or whatever it is. It is so expensive. Like, okay, it is a big Lego set. But 600 or 700 euro, I ain't buying that. I spent 3k on a DKR on a new wheel. Oh, really? 3k on a new wheel? Oof. Must be a good one though. Must be a good one. We'll just see how close we're getting to this marker on this side. This storm's not leaving us alone. Oh, we've got plenty of room. We've got plenty of room. Okay. But as you can see, oh, that lightning. But as you can see, the weather is absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. Okay, where's this next marker? Where are you, Mr. Marker? There you are. We're on the wrong side of history. Turn, Titanic. Oh, it's okay. Oh, we're gonna crash. We're gonna crash. That's what happens when you're not paying attention. Yep, we ran aground. What'd I tell you? Oh, well. We're good. We're good, though. We're good. We're good. Positive thoughts. Have we got the hatches closed? We've got the hatches closed. Oh, that done a lot of damage to our hull. We are flooding. Okay, we need to turn the bilge pumps on. Hold on. Are we getting off here? Damn it, I done a wombat. Now, if anyone watches Gammy Wombat, they'll know what I'm talking about. Damn it, I knew I should have been watching. Too busy looking how bad the weather is. Oh well. Live and learn. Live and learn. You know, we've done so much tonight. We've done 3.5 hours and we haven't crashed. So we had to expect one crash, right? Oh, we've got to be so careful here because if we don't line up correctly, we'll end up on the other bank. Which I don't want. And I don't want to be in reverse. I just want to be 5% in gear. Bow thruster on. As soon as I seen that marker, I was like, nah, we're done. We're done. Okay, let's get back to here. I love Lego, as now I am over 300 different sets, over 1 million pieces now. I'm wondering where I can put it all. I have all the Titanic set and I got it for 1,200 AUD. Yeah, you know, like I would love that Titanic Lego set. That'd be like absolutely crazy to have. Okay, we're back on track now, guys. Little bit of damage, yes, but we're fine. Hidden Pants, how you going, mate? Hopefully you're well. Thank you so much for dropping a like. Hopefully you're... Oh, I don't know whether you're streaming tonight, because it's Thanksgiving where you are. I was just about to say, hopefully your stream went well. I wish I had new HP laptop for Christmas. Yeah, you know, we all have our Christmas list wishes. Do you know what I wish I had for Christmas? A McDonald's thick shake from Australia. That's what I wish I had for Christmas. So, we can't afford to hit the bottom again. If we hit the bottom again, that's the end of the game. We'll be sinking. So, I'll definitely be paying more attention this time. No stream tonight. Thanksgiving yesterday with the wife and family and with the kids today. That's awesome, mate. You need a break. You've been going 7 days a week for so long. You definitely need a break, mate. You're definitely one of the hardest working streamers I've seen. So, anyone in the chat, if you like SnowRunner, if you like simulation, if you like Call of Duty, stuff like that, Hidden Pants is in the chat here. Definitely go check him out. Great streamer, dedicated streamer, streams pretty much 7 days a week. I don't know what time he streams in America. He might throw it up in the chat, but he does stream at about 3 o'clock in the morning Paris time because I'm in Paris. You know, so definitely go check out Hidden Pants. Cool streamer. I've been following Hidden Pants for quite a while now. Huge enjoyment over there on Hidden Pants stream. 8 p.m. Central in the US. You heard it here first, guys. 8 p.m. Central in the US. 7 days a week, pretty much. Hidden Pants doesn't know how to take a break. It's across the road, Macca's, lol. Yeah, I would love a Macca's thick shake, eh? I might pop in for a look. Yeah, awesome, yeah. Because, yeah, Hidden Pants, if you're into SnowRunner, stuff like that, Call of Duty, just different stuff. Hidden Pants is just a dedicated streamer that goes pretty much 7 days a week. As we've seen there, 8 p.m. Central or 3 o'clock Paris time in the morning. I'm in Aussie, so what time's that? I don't know what time they'll be. They'll probably be like 3 o'clock. They'll probably be like 9 o'clock, 9 a.m., 10 a.m. in the morning in Australia. What else is there? Did I miss anything? Moser R5 bundle got it 27% discount. Yes, I did miss that, chat. Sorry, mate. McGarrett DK, sorry, I did miss it, but I know you're talking about the wheel. I was jumping back up there. So, mate, Moser R5 bundle. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's a decent piece of kit right there. You know what I've been wanting is I've been wanting the VR Insight Ship Simulator console, but that thing right there is about, like, fully kitted out is about 1,500 euro. So yeah, controllers definitely get expensive. They definitely get expensive. We're going to speed up a little bit. I'm getting my confidence back after we crash now. Oh, that's a shame. I thought we were going to make it up there without a scratch. Thought we were going to make it without a scratch. Couldn't be that lucky, could we? But we done the tugboat. We done a tugboat mission. We done a cargo mission. We done some rescue missions. So we've done a lot without a boo-boo. So we had to have one boo-boo. I had to get distracted once. I haven't had a coffee yet, so you know, I'll blame it on the coffee. My channel, it's Samuel Wilkins Jr. Yeah, I'll definitely go check it out. And what, another one? Another $7.99. Thank you so much, Camping Queen 9. I very much appreciate it. It's your third super chat on this live stream. And I absolutely appreciate it. And we're just about to crash, I think, for you. Oh, that would have been close. Oh, there you are. Oh, no, we're fine. I thought we were going to crash, but thank you so very much. I much appreciate it. That's huge. Absolutely massive, and we are going to crash, I think. Unless we can tight hook it. No, we're good. I'm constantly stressed now. I'm out. Bye, everyone. Y'all, see you soon. Next live stream. Talk to you later. Yeah. Great. Have a great weekend, you all. Good, great, nice, safe week, y'all. Take care, Samuel Wilkins Jr. I really appreciate you dropping in. Take care. Have a great weekend. Hopefully you have an awesome weekend. But yeah, thank you so very much, Camping Queen, for the $7.99. That's the second one this stream. And you got to stop it. Keep your hard-earned money for yourself. Like, I really appreciate it, and I appreciate the support. But seriously, like, you know, it's your hard-earned cash. You know, I feel bad. But hopefully I'm giving everyone some sort of enjoyment, some sort of, you know, chat, something. Every dollar helps. Streamers. Every dollar helps streamers. I was like, hold on. What are we talking about now? This could go in so many different directions I don't even think I'm allowed to talk about on chat, on YouTube here. So like I was like, well, it's screamers, but then streamers, yeah. Every dollar does help. Yes, 100% it does. You know, it's great to get even a dollar. Like, even a dollar's huge. Absolutely brilliant. It helps so much. You know, it helps us with being able to bring even more content, new content, different stuff. You know, upgrading equipment to make sure that we can keep streaming. So, like, it does help. It does really help. Because in a lot of cases for streamers and, you know, people who record videos and stuff like that, and this is not a complaint or anything, like, just I don't even think I'm going down that route. And it's not a beg or anything like that. Like, I would rather people keep their own money. So before I say what I'm going to say, I would rather you keep your own money. I really appreciate what you've done, Campy Queen. But what I'm saying is, like, streamers and people that record videos and stuff like that and do editing and stuff, they put in a lot of hours for zero pay. Like, a lot of hours. And, you know, there should be no expectation to get anything. So I agree with that statement, but they do put in a lot of hours, so when they do get a little bit, it's really good to see. It's really good to see. It's good to see people supporting people, whether it's by watching, whether it's by liking, whether it's by subscribing to people. It's really good. And that's why I try and shout people out too, while I'm streaming. You know, like, if I see a streamer I know and I've watched them and I follow them and stuff like that, you know, I try and shout them out, because, you know, this platform is big enough for everyone. You see a lot of people that, you know, they don't like it. You know, like, I don't like spammy. I hate spamming stuff. But if I see people that I know, and, you know, people that are streamers or people that record videos and stuff, like, I definitely will shout them out, because, you know, every little bit helps. Every like helps. Every sub helps. Every minute of watch time helps. So yeah, we appreciate everyone. Yeah, just everything. Like, I've received so much support on YouTube here since I've started. It's been absolutely amazing. I've never dreamt I'd be this far. And currently, we're sitting so close to 600 subscribers, it's not even funny. I didn't even think I'd be at 100 by Christmas. But we're at 600 almost. So tonight I lost a subscriber, but I've picked up 2. Because we're at 592. So whoever the new subscriber is, thank you so very much for subscribing. No, actually 2 subscribers. I just quickly checked our subscriber count. We've received 2 subscribers this stream so far. So thank you all very much. I really appreciate it. So to whoever subscribed, thank you. To whoever's just sitting here and watching, thank you as well, because, you know, every bit of engagement is absolutely massive. It means a lot. It means a lot. But now what we're doing is we're coming into Pen and Nude in a minute. We pretty much just got to go straight here. We'll have the 2 red markers on our starboard side, and then we've got to keep this green marker to our port side. And then what we'll do is we'll follow these 2 green markers around, and then as soon as we're past this isolated danger marker, then we'll turn for our ramp. I always screaming when I'm playing. I know how much it takes to edit, as I tried editing, and now I don't do it as I'd rather pay someone else to do it. Yeah, well, you know, like, that's always an option if you can afford it. Like with a lot of my stuff, like when I'm doing, whether it be Nautic XP, Farming Simulator, Vein, or any type of game that I'm playing and I'm recording, it'll take anywhere between 3 and 6 hours of gameplay and another 2 hours of editing, and then thumbnails and descriptions and stuff like that. And so it's almost a whole day to do a video. Kiwi Sim Farmer, you're still here lurking. Thank you so very much for chilling out and lurking, mate. I really appreciate it. So, if anyone new here and you're into Farming Simulator, this is what I was talking about. Love shouting out other people. Kiwi Sim Farmer is here. So, definitely go check out Kiwi Sim Farmer. Absolutely brilliant streamer from New Zealand. Yeah, I've enjoyed watching Kiwi Sim Farms for many, many moons. It's such an awesome, relaxing stream to just chill out. So yeah, we've got quite a few streamers in here. It's good to see. It's really cool to see. Most people would be like, oh no, my competition's in here. No, me, I love it. I love seeing, like, these are all the people that I love watching their streams. They're not these people are not competition, they're inspiration. You know, Hidden Pants, going 7 days a week. What a huge inspiration to someone like me to just go, you know what? When you feel like you can't be bothered going anymore, look at Hidden Pants, because he's going 7 days a week. And then you look at Kiwi Sim Farmer, he almost had me. He was going, oh, so we inherited this like some sort of story. It was like we inherited this grandfather's farm and he passed away and everything like that. I'm sitting there watching my phone, watching his stream there, almost like, oh no, someone's died. This is so sad. You know, like I'm actually falling for the story. And I'm like saying, I'm so sorry to hear this in the chat. And then Kiwi sort of just picked up on it, and I'm like, I thought you were talking for real, but it was a part of the storyline and everything, and the atmosphere building for the sim, you know, for what he was doing in the farm simulator. So like, it was really, really cool. I still remember that one. That was a really cool moment. It's a community, and it's great to help each other. Yeah, 100% it's a community, and you know, like, you can either be in with it and be a part of it, or you can, you know, like, if you get as much as you give. That's what I found about this community, is you get as much as you give. So, you know, every chance I get, I'm following whoever I can. We are all like family here. Yeah, 100% Kiwi. Like, you know, like, it's such a big community, but it's a small community at the same time. And there's no toxicity. That's what I love about Farm Sim. That's what I love so far about Ship Simulator. That's what I love about a lot of the games I play, especially Farm Sim. There's no toxicity. There's no toxic stuff going on, you know, like people actually help each other. It's a really great community. Yeah, I just feel privileged that, you know, some people have opened up their arms and welcomed me in. I've been so lucky for that. Even with this simulator, you know, like I've got when I got hold of this simulator, I had under 400 subs. So I'm a small fish for a developer to even look at. A developer would not even look at me because I am a small fish. But Nautic XP, I was like, hey, you know, I'm passionate about maritime industry and everything like that. I've got a history in it. And Nautic XP was like, you know what? Yeah, sure. And say what you want. Like, no obligation to do anything, say anything, or whatever. You just, here, have a look. And so I had a look at Nautic XP, and I haven't looked back since. So we do have a bit of cloud coming in. So this is what I was talking about here. I got distracted in my speech. So we've got our restricted danger. So we want to stay away from this one here. We don't want to get too close to that. That's our restricted danger marker. But And here's this other green marker that I was talking about. So we'll follow it around. So we'll come up to this green marker and then we'll start turning in towards our ramp up here. But we're pretty much going straight for our ramp now. And we should be right. But this restricted danger marker here, definitely stay over to the port side of it. So pass it on your starboard side. Otherwise you will get in trouble really quick. Really quick. So we're going to go neutral on the throttles now. Just let ourselves slow down while I read the chat here. I love farming games. Hi Hidden Pants. YouTube, I'm doing well. Okay, yeah, that's Kiwi. Okay, Campy Queen, it's a community and it's good to help each other. Yeah, 100%. All our family. Yeah, okay, I love the interaction with the streamers. Yeah. Interaction is so important, you know, like, and it's so good to be able to interact with people and talk and ask questions and get answers and even have a laugh, you know, have a joke. Yes, it's when I played COD online, stopped due to all the toxic and the bullying in it is bad. Yeah, you know, some of them first-person shooters and stuff like that, they are, oh man, you know, they're too toxic for me. It just makes my blood boil. Yeah, it just makes my blood boil. You know, I can't stand toxicity and I can't stand people picking on people. It's not in my nature. I don't like bullies. I didn't like them in school and I don't like them as an older person. There's no need for it. Not sure if you heard of Search and Destroy. Yeah, I've heard of Search and Destroy. I remember our first chats. Right now, you're one of the most professional main instructors. Yeah, I try to be, and until I scratched the boat, which I did. How embarrassing! Too busy. Yeah, just too busy, distracted. I get distracted. That's the thing. Is like I can start looking around. This is what I love about Nautic, the simulator here. Is I start looking around, I'm like, oh cool, look at this and look at that, and oh look how beautiful the sunrise is, look how beautiful the sunset is, and oh is it snowing, is it raining, and then by the time I'm like, oh where am I, it's like boom. You know, so, but I don't take it too serious, you know, I'm here to just enjoy and have fun and chill out. Okay, so we're just going neutral now on the throttles, and what we're going to do is we're going to start a big spin around here. So we're going to turn around 180 degrees and then we'll just reverse back into this ramp and let all these cars go. I'm too scared to play online now. Yeah, you know, and that's the thing. I was actually scared to even do streaming, to be honest, even myself, because I'm scared of toxicity. Not that I'm scared of confrontation. I used to love it. I used to love confrontation, but these days I don't. I don't want toxicity, don't need it, don't want it, and I don't support it. You know, I try and support good vibes only. Yeah, as you can see, I've just thrown the port side throttle up to 5%. We're going to take this nice and slow and just chill out. I am a little bit off center here, but we can line up. So we're going to throw on our bow thruster now. We won't turn on our stern one because I don't want any, I don't want too much rotation from our stern. Oh, that's too much. Hold on. I accidentally clicked that then. So if you right click on here, you'll actually go in reverse. So that's what I did because I was right clicking to turn myself around to jump out on the wing control here. Death Sentence. How you going, mate? Hi, I'm new to your channel. Campy Queen told me about it. Oh, thank you so much, Campy Queen. I much appreciate it. Thank you so very much for joining me, Death Sentence. Hopefully you're having a great weekend so far. So now we've just thrown our starboard engine into reverse, 10% in reverse, just so we can bleed off this speed right down here that's sitting at about 2 knots. There we go. We've bleeded it off. now we're rotating around. Now we can turn on our stern thruster as well, just to get us rotating around. And as we can see up the top here, what have we got? 30 degrees. We're climbing in degrees of rotation per minute. Now we're just spinning around. Oh, we're a long way away from the stern here. I'll just bring my stern camera back. Yeah, now it's just a thing of spinning around and taking your time and reversing back. We've got no traffic around us or anything, so we're pretty good here. Yeah, so hopefully everyone has a great week ahead, or weekend ahead. Hopefully everyone's got something cool planned. People over in America celebrating or finished celebrating Thanksgiving, so they'll be excited for the weekend so they can all recover, I guess. So as you can see all the detail of the ship here, I love it. This is my favourite ship. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have brought my wheelhouse camera down here, but it's fine. It's fine. Can you command the famous ships like the Titanic? Not yet, but I do see a future. If modders come in here, anything's possible. Yeah, so not yet. But there are big ships that you can play around with, some really big ships. Oh, we're going to line up here quite nicely in a minute. I'm just trying to reorganise my Lego. If you were not halfway across the car trip, I would love to hand... Lol. Okay. We'll go neutral on our engines now. Let the ship sort itself out. Neutral out the thrusters. We will go in reverse. Let's go 5%. Both throttles in reverse. And we'll start cruising back. I asked that the other day, as Titanic would be awesome. So we will, there you go, there's Nautic XP chiming in right there. We will allow modding of ships in EA. So that's awesome. If modders are allowed, you will get some, yeah, you'll get some awesome stuff. The modding community for a lot of games and simulators is huge. They do a lot of crazy stuff, a lot of awesome stuff. So we're just rolling back nice and slow now, 2% throttle. What I do want to do is let's make sure we're lining up nicely, using our rudder a little bit. Off the throttles, into zero. And just let the vessel slow itself down here. And I think we're pretty lined up, to be honest. Yep. Let's turn off our bow thruster, otherwise we're going to over-rotate. And let's throw our lines. I'll throw this one first. That's tight. And then we'll throw this one. And we'll drop our gate or our ramp. We'll see how we're lined up. We might have to pull out. Oh, we're super close, but no, we're good. We're a bit too far over, but that's okay. That's 100% fine. Super allowed. Okay. Happy days. I'm going to let these cars unload. We've been going for nearly 4 hours now. We've covered a lot of different topics. While Nautic XP is here, I will definitely say congratulations on the news that you've all come out with. Partnering up with Aerosoft. Absolutely brilliant news. I can't wait to see what the future of this simulator is, especially with a publisher like that on board. It's definitely going to be interesting. The future looks bright for this simulator, and that's basically why I come live tonight, is because I was so excited about the news that and the announcement in your Discord. And if anyone else is interested in this ship simulator and wants to find out more about it and see what's going on and be a part of the community, in our description, or in the description of this video, if you're watching later, or this live stream, there is a link to Nautic XP Discord server, so go check that out. Also, I do have their webpage linked and also their Steam, so definitely go check all that out if you're interested in this ship simulator. But huge congratulations to Nautic XP on partnering up with Aerosoft. Congratulations to Aerosoft. You know, like, amazing brand, amazing company. You know, they're there for the simulators, I should say. They know the simulation market. They understand it. They've been through the good times, the bad times with it all. So, you know, it's a great company. So congratulations to Nautic XP and Aerosoft. And thank you so very much, Camping Queen. Thank you so very much, Death Sentence, for jumping in and being a new person. Thank you so very much to Kiwi Sim Farmer for lurking. I really appreciate it, mate. Thank you so very much. Hidden Pants YouTube, thank you very much. Let's see who else I can thank before I leave. Samuel Wilkins Jr., thank you for dropping in. And Camping Queen, again, thank you so very much for the supers. Much appreciated. Didn't have to. McGarrett DK, thank you so very much, mate. Really appreciate you. Who else have we got here? Let's see. My memory is so bad, so I've got to scroll through. So if I forget you, sorry. But, oh, Eric the Crazy Viking. Another farm sim streamer. An amazing streamer. Almost got his new office finished. So, definitely awesome. Lisa Texas, thank you so very much for dropping in. Donkey, Farmer Donkey, thank you so very much for dropping in. Another amazing streamer. Like, yeah, we've just had amazing people in tonight. Matthew Walharm, thank you very much for dropping in. Billy Goat Gaming Zero, thank you for dropping in. Fatho Gamer, thank you for dropping in. And the list goes on. I think I've thanked as many people as I can find. Thank yous all very much. Thank you, Nautic XP, for dropping in. I really appreciate it. Thank you, everyone. I hope everyone has a great weekend. Have a great day or night or whenever you're watching this. What a great stream. I'm excited. I'm celebrating. I'm happy for the weekend. And I hope yous all have a great weekend full of positivity. Thank you so very much. Perfectly Imperfect Gamer, the pig is out.
From the mud he rose in glory, oh bright.